All right, man. We back, man. First live on this channel I'm doing, man. So appreciate everybody for checking in. Just want to have some fun for a minute, man. So uh hopefully everybody get the notification gang. And we gonna start in a minute. So I'm gonna let everybody know we on live and then I'm gonna invite some people on. So give me 1 second. One second, man. I don't know. So give me 1 minute, man. I'm still working this shit out. I ain't never used this before. I've seen World Breaker use it before, so appreciate everybody for checking in. So I'm about to invite some people on. So if anybody is in the chat, let me know. 1 minute. What's going on, Dr. Blick? I sent you a link in the chat. So yeah, I sent you a link. Hold on. Hold on. 1 minute, man. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sending these links out, so give me 1 second. I just want to have some fun for a minute. All right, hold on. Maybe I should have sent these links out beforehand. That would have been smart. But yeah, give me 1 minute. I'm still setting this up. So I want to start a little bit early, so I apologize. So see if we get some people to hop on. If not, hey, I'll move on to something else. But give me 1 minute because I can't even see the chat. All right, I see everybody now. Yeah, Damo Hizzy, what's going on? TJ4, what's going on? No, my channel just got hacked. That's all. Uh, yeah, I sent some invites out, but shit, just share this with everybody, man. Just share it, man. I just talk on some shit real quick, man. If it don't pop, it don't pop. I really don't care. Uh, but yeah, let's talk, man. And but yeah, man. Hold on, show chat. All right. Yeah, I see it now. So yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of shit been going on. I mean, we see Errol Spence what he said beforehand, talking about on a live stream yesterday, saying that that he ready to fight Crawford this year, next year. Said that it's down to Danny Garcia and Pacquiao, July, August. You really don't know. You always say tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. So I mean, everybody took it for granted. You seen it with the car accident. You seen it with the passing of some people in the box community. And like I said, it's always important. C1 the Don, what's going on? It's always important to get these fights popping, man. Do I believe them? Absolutely not. When a person is telling a lie in a statement that he made in the stream, and I know it's a lie for a fact, how can I believe anything else you're saying? If your girl tell you that, oh baby, I'm gonna be at Tanya house, and you find a bitch at the club, and then she said, well, I wasn't doing nothing with the guy I was dancing with, or I didn't plan on doing. You gonna believe her? And what I'm saying here is, Errol Spence said that, oh, I'm open to fight Pacquiao if Pacquiao want to fight me. Bitch, you didn't turn down that fight 2 times, excuse me. They talked about it in January. You said no. They talked about it again. You said no. Danny Garcia already sparring strong southpaws, big southpaws. So we know what it is, man. These people want to act like motherfucker everything that Errol Spence say is godly. I guarantee you could hear more lies from Errol Spence than you could hear from Terrence Crawford. Now, could people say, well, that's a murky statement because Crawford don't talk as much to the media. Hey man, just because he don't run his mouth, it ain't my problem. Errol Spence been lying to y'all since day one, and people know it. And like I said before, anybody want to jump on the stream, shit, let me know in the chat. Let me know on social media. Shit, I'm with this shit today. Y'all go tell Negro, 78, any of these bitch ass niggas, I'm with this shit today. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you've been telling us, oh, I'm get the easy belt for it. Oh, I want to get Pacquiao belt for it. I want to fight for all the belts and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. You could have been fought this nigga. Could have been fought him. Why ain't been fight him? You know what I'm saying? You said you was going to fight this dude beforehand. What happened? What happened? What happened? Ain't nothing but space and motherfucking opportunity. Ain't nothing but space and motherfucking opportunity, my nigga. Getting y'all. He said Bud started doing more interviews, he'd be more loved. It shouldn't have to take for a nigga to talk what's going on. It shouldn't have to take for a motherfucker to do more interviews to be loved. Because all the media want to do is make money off the nigga name. Real talk. All the niggas want to do is make money off his name. First they dissing the nigga, then they begging him to come on his platform. I wouldn't trust you neither. See, what going on here is the lines of media and fandom, they don't run parallel of the lines of being a real nigga. Let me say that again. The new media, old media, ego media, local dummy boxing media, whatever media niggas talking about. All right? Y'all share this shit too. It does not run parallel of being a real nigga. If you a real steak and potato, rummy noodle from the hood, nigga, ain't never been no stitch, ain't never had nothing like Terrence Crawford, and you look at Errol Spence, who grew up in a suburban community, privileged community, trying to run around with gangsters and rappers and trying to live that life and trying to convince niggas that he real. Come on, man. Terrence Crawford can never switch up and be Mr. Media Darling. Not in his career. Maybe they can coach him to go to the booth and call boxing. That's the thing about it. That's why these cornballs can't understand Bud. Because they cornballs. Nigga ain't never been to the hood and bought an OE. Ain't never been to that. These are the type of niggas that, oh, I'm driving by Crenshaw right now. I'm driving by where the marathon used to be at right now. Like I said before, dog. And niggas don't know shit. You know, they don't even know boxing. His temperament is nothing different from than Marshawn Lynch. when it comes to the media. His temperament is no different at all. It's no different. I can relate because I grew up in the hood. I grew up around niggas that don't say nothing. And niggas that don't want to speak to nobody, don't say nothing. Them the most dangerous motherfuckers to be around. You know what I'm saying? So just because he won't play the media darling, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing when they get in the ring and exchange them blows. Don't mean nothing. You think if I'm him, I get Nesta interview or 7-8 or General Chower interview, and look how they did Deontay Wilder. Motherfuckers hate Wilder because of his affiliation with them. You know, do you want to be affiliated if you a heterosexual male or a heterosexual female? Do you want to be affiliated with gay men if you a heterosexual male? No. Birds of a feather flock together. You can't tell me you a heterosexual female and half your crew is dykes. No, y'all getting drunk, you know, they pop your coochie off. That's how I'm gonna think about it. Because the rule of thumb always go. You think if I'm going to the club and getting a hotel, and I'm gonna go into the hotel and 2 or 3 of my crew is bi or homosexual? Hell no. Hell no. Birds of a feather flock together. So, like I continue to say, man, these dudes is cornballs. They can never understand where he coming from. They can never. All they understand is making money off this nigga name. Jerry, what's going on? All they understand is making money off this dude name. They don't care. Once he beat motherfucking Errol Spence, or if he beat Errol Spence, everybody gonna claim, "Oh, I knew Crawford can do it. Oh, I was a big Crawford fan." They gonna start telling lies. Like, they can keep it 100. If Errol Spence go out there and put the paws on Terrence Crawford, nigga, I can eat my crow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be backpedaling. ND, what's going on? I ain't gonna be backpedaling like these niggas is for Wilder. I ain't gonna backpedal, bro. Why would you want to be affiliated with motherfuckers like these dudes out here? Can't eat they L with motherfucking Wilder. What up, Dre? I can't even hear what this nigga saying. Hold on. I think I gotta enable this nigga. Hold on. Yeah. Here we go. What's going on?
Shit, bro, at this beach trying to get away from the city, away from all this madness and shit.
What madness, man? You talking about Corona?
Yeah, man, trying to get away from
that's 150, nigga. What you talking about, man? Corona like great, nigga. Hey, Corona got gas 150, nigga.
Man, this shit crazy, bro. You know, so I was just tapping in to know about this Errol Spence shit though, bro.
Go ahead, man.
I really can't take him at face value, you know. Like you said, man.
So you said the motherfucker liar after all the lies he done told before. That's what you're saying.
What Bomac said, nigga, you can't trust a drunk. You can't trust a drunk. A drunk ain't shit. I mean, we all know what the rumors is about him in a high speed chase from some niggas that was chasing him from the club, and that's why they found a gun on the scene. That nigga wasn't just driving 150 miles per hour for no reason. That nigga was getting chased, bro, and he wrecked, and they doing everything that they can to cover it up, my nigga. Like, bro, we gotta be real with this shit, bro. He's a suburban kid that's trying to prove himself to be a hood nigga, and it never works out. It never works out, bro. For instance, it's a white boy in California. His name was Milk. He was from 90. He was from 90. He was from 90 Crib, right? His dad was a doctor, right? In Beverly Hills, okay? They went on the mission. You know, some cats murdered a 17-year-old kid, right? The first thing he did was told. You know what happened, bro? The 2 black boys, the one who squeezed the trigger, he got life. The other one, he got 75 years. The white boy Milk from 90 Crib that they put on, he got nothing. Probation. That's Errol Spence. He's a fucking fraud. Bro, just be yourself, bro. You from a good little old town in old DeSoto, Texas. You was a suburban boy, got mama and daddy, went to a great high school. Hey, man, just be that, bro. You ain't got to do all that extra shit. Like, what is you doing What is you Crawford, who then lived the life, who got shot and fought a couple of months later? Do Bud go to clubs? No. Do he drink? No. Do he drink lean and smoke weed and all that extra shit? No. Bud only do a few things. He go to the gym and be with his family, bro. He don't fuck around. So who am I gonna go with?
Because he been traumatized already, and he don't publicize. Nigga don't publicize being motherfucking being shot in the head. The real niggas don't talk. I got shot here, nigga. No,
right. If you didn't know Bud's story, you wouldn't even know because he don't carry himself like that. He carry himself like a respectable young man, like you're supposed to. You know, while Errol Spence living like he a fucking rapper, bro. You are a boxer. Boxers have to be in tip top shape. How you gonna be in tip top shape and you eating shit like I eat? You eating hot Cheetos and hot wings, going to the club and you pop.
But when you young, you can get away with that shit when you young. Not the drinking shit won't concern me about the nigga, but also can concern me about the nigga is his face ain't slimming down. That bitch looks swole.
Bro, it looked like something is wrong with Bud, and they're not saying there's something wrong with him.
Errol?
I mean, not Bud, but Errol. It looked like something wrong with him, bro, and it might be what's that? You could there's forms that they have. A release of information. It looked like he got a gag order on his camp and anybody associated with him not to talk about what happened.
It's an open case. That's why he can't say anything. Anytime somebody say something incriminating.
No, bro, I'm talking about his injuries, bro. I think it's something else happened to him that we don't know about, bro. Mentally, he already sounded slow as hell before the accident, but now his words are slurred and his face is all swollen. It's something wrong with him, bro, that we don't know about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And do I say I feel sorry for him? No.
You know what? I do feel sorry for a nigga like that. I do feel sorry for a nigga like that because.
But CJ, look, Bud said. I mean, not Bud, but Errol said, if you look at our taxes, I guarantee you at the end of the year, I made more money than.
That's just being young nigga shit, bro. You young like that, bro.
That much money, bro. Why is you going to the club, getting into with niggas and getting high speed chases? That's not an accident. An accident is
it's not an accident.
Somebody T-bone you out of nowhere.
But it's not an accident. But shit, you gotta remember, man. This nigga trying to be MC Gusto, man. He trying to be CB4. He's trying to be like I don't blame no. I ain't knocking no nigga with that amount of money at that age, bro. But you know, it is what it is, bro. You motherfuckers make mistakes, man. Bud got shot in the head at a dice game he shouldn't have been at. I mean, Floyd Mayweather, if it was social media, he wouldn't even have made it to 50 and no. This nigga be locked up under the jail. If they had TMZ broke that video of him beating the shit out of his baby mamas and shit like that. So, like I said before, it's a different era. What up, Banco?
What up?
Bro, shit, that nigga's on CB4.
I told you that nigga trying to be CB4, bro. He trying to be MC Gusto.
It always be like that. It be niggas like you go to school with, got a good family, good home, good house, but they want to be from the hood or the streets. We
all got family members like that. That's how my little brother is. Nigga ain't never lived in the city, man. Ain't never missed a meal, man.
I mean, Banco breaking up.
Oh yeah, your shit
Let me see everybody streaming on this bit. Hang on.
It's good now.
All right, bet.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't knock no young nigga with that amount of money, man. It's just but he can't be like he rolling with Yellow Beezy. Like that ain't something that you can do as a you can't be with the rappers, dog. Not right now. You can't be with the rappers, man. He said Earl looked high on Instagram Live yesterday. I mean, he looked drunk earlier in the day, but shit, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of THC. Once Spence loses, we'll hear 1,000 excuses like why? Yeah, like here, man. I ain't got no excuse for Wilder, man. I don't have no excuse for the nigga, man. I said he lost. My whole thing is I said Tyson Fury cheated with that PED shit 5, 4, 6 years ago. That's my whole thing about it. Too much smoke from Tyson Fury camp, man. And it was talking about this nigga failed the motherfucking body test, bro. I got that from 2 different. They covering shit up for that nigga, but we'll get there. He said top 10 hype jobs: Tank Davis, Oscar Valdez, Adam Kanowski, Josh Kelly, Zach Parker, who I don't know who the fuck he is. Edgar, I don't know who he is neither. Vito, Magic, that little dude from out there in Jersey. Mick Collin, Blair Cobbs, Joey Spencer. Chill on my nigga Blair Cobbs, bro. But Joey Spencer, I think is too premature. Valdez, he was no. You said what? I can the way they moving that nigga, man. I can't disagree.
The thing about Tank is he got the same thing as Errol Spence. He's not living a clean life. He's not living a clean fighter's lifestyle. But I don't think he a hype job, bro. You know, that's a little bit of a stretch.
I agree with that nigga, man. Look how they moving him though. I ain't saying he hype like he can't fight, but they won't let the nigga off. They won't even let the nigga fight Tevin Farmer tomorrow. He not ready for Tevin Farmer yet. Are you fucking serious? Nigga talking about you not ready for Tevin Farmer. I can see niggas saying you not ready for motherfucking Burchett. I can see niggas saying you not ready for Lomachenko, but Tevin Farmer, I didn't think JoJo Diaz lost too many rounds to that nigga. Man, he should have been able to knock Tevin Farmer eyes straight.
Tevin Farmer should have been I mean, even somebody like
they offered that nigga $7 million. I can get Gary why he didn't want to fight Gary Russell. I can get it though because you lose to that's like kind of like Amir Khan and Kell Brook. You lose to a nigga in your hood, ain't no coming back from that.
Ain't no coming back for that. Yeah, everybody in Baltimore every time they see him, they gonna be on his ass. I get it.
Oh yeah, they gonna kick that nigga out. I get that. That's why I get why Amir Khan don't want to fight Kell Brook. I get that shit. I ain't saying it's right, but
yeah.
Valdez wasn't no hype job at one point. Bob Arum fucked his career, but Valdez used to be my dog, man. I thought he'd be the truth, but Burchett probably about to beat the shit out of his ass. Corona done stayed his ass for a little bit.
I got a question for you. Okay. Who all right, so I know me and you agree that we both supporting T.O. Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying I fuck with T.O. for probably like the last year about him. Who do you honestly think has the best chance at winning that fight? And what has to be done for the person who you favor?
For Lomachenko, man, for him to win the fight, he just gotta frustrate the nigga, keep him on the back foot, keep him be on the front foot. Don't let Teofimo Lopez get no momentum. Just keep him on the back foot, keep him flustered. But he can't make no mistake though, man. He ain't no defensive wizard neither. He get clipped by that nigga. That nigga supposed to be at like 40. He get clipped by him. It's gonna be over with. But he gotta be perfect though. He gotta go out there and be Floyd versus Canelo. He gotta go out there and take this nigga soul like that. For Lopez, like he can win. He more multi-dimensional. He got more dimensions than Lomachenko. Lomachenko only a good front foot fighter. I keep telling niggas that. Lopez got an amateur background too. He can be slick on the back foot. He can come forward and be aggressive. But what he got to do is he got to fight this motherfucker, man. He got to do what Salido did. Don't try to create a new blueprint. Just take the blueprint. Motherfuckers always trying to overanalyze shit. Take the blueprint and walk and just don't let him be on the front foot. Keep him on the back foot, bullying him, and keep him on the back. That's what he got to do, just bullying him. I wouldn't even come out there and play with the nigga like he did with Comey and just sit back and counter punch. He gonna win that fight. I gotta believe he gonna win that fight, bro.
He has to come out there and do what he did against Richard Comey. He was on the shit. He was counter punching.
But I wouldn't even come out I just come out and walk that bitch down. I wouldn't show no respect. I come out and walk that bitch down. Yep, just like Salido did. I hit him in his nuts. Yeah. Hit him in his thigh. Hit him in his hit him in the hip. I just walk that bitch down, man. Don't show him no respect. He old. He ain't no fucking Duran, Mayweather, Chavez. He ain't no motherfucker like that, bro. He not like that, bro. That motherfucker Lomachenko, he a good fighter. Don't get me wrong.
But I never understood how could somebody be ranked number 1 pound for pound. And I mean, he was ranked number 1 pound for pound when he had 12 fights, bro. I wouldn't mad for him. Hey, look here, I wasn't mad for that nigga being ranked that high. I ain't even gonna lie. What up, Samuel? I ain't mad for that nigga being ranked that high because when nobody doing shit. When nobody else doing shit. I mean, shit. Bud ran through 35. It ran through 35
But
and 40.
that was. I mean, he hadn't really like at that point. That nigga was. Hold on. Yeah, that motherfucker wasn't nobody really doing nothing. I ain't saying he was number one, but man, they was talking about Chocolito. Like too many niggas was ducking and dodging each other back then, so I ain't have a problem with it. He was actually being proactive, dog. Yeah, and anybody would have did anything at that point. You know, Keith Thurman. You know, I think Keith Thurman should have been on there a lot higher than what he was, but he just took too much time off. Same thing for Danny Garcia. He should have been on there.
Right.
He had the best win in that victory other than Floyd beating the shit out of Canelo that year.
Bro, Keith got the worst luck in the world. I mean, first he can't. It seemed like every 3 years, Keith got an injury that keeps him out for at least a year.
Well, that's how you know he ain't on no shit.
Right.
That's how you know he ain't on. That's what's supposed to happen.
Exactly.
That's why you know. And also, that motherfucker punched stupid as hell. If somebody want to join, let me know in the chat. That's how he punched stupid as hell, bro. Look how he wind up and how he hit the bag. That's why his elbow. He his own injuries, his own self, though.
Right. Hey,
what's up, Bango?
I'm agreeing with you with the Loma not having good defense. Niggas on Twitter tried to argue me down that Loma got good defense. I was like, no, he don't.
His offense is his defense.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
His offense is the same thing with Pacquiao. He kind of remind you of Pacquiao. I think he's just more technical than Pacquiao, though.
Yeah.
Pacquiao more athletic, though. Loma back white boy, though. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, you know, he can fight definitely out the front foot, but I'm saying if you got about almost equal speed and power as him, just like Jorge Linares. Like
he just in the wrong weight class, bro. To be honest,
that's like what 135. He fought Linares.
Yeah, he go down to 30. He probably beat everybody there. Only person that I probably like wouldn't bet against him. Bet on the fight was Burchett. Burchett looking unstoppable. It look like he on that shit though. I like him though. That bitch might fuck around and beat Lomachenko too.
He got that Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman juice.
Yeah, that motherfucker did not take a deep breath. Somebody else said Stephen Upster said he was on that shit.
Hey man, I don't. Hey, did you see the interview with I think it was Fight Hype with Nassim Rahman. Did you see what he said about old boy Fury? He said the same thing. He said the same thing I said, bro. Remember, as soon as the knockout happened, right? And I hit you on Twitter, and I said, dog, that motherfucker got too strong in between fights, bro. That motherfucker was on something, or them gloves was loaded or something, bro. Bro, I've never and people always want to go to the defensive, bro. If you just look at the basics, bro. I've watched Otto Wylien. I watched the Schwartz fight, the Tom Schwartz fight, and I watched the Deontay Wilder fight, bro. Tyson Fury was not that strong, bro. He was not that strong. He just wasn't that strong. And then when the glove shit came out, I said, okay, Wilder did have that big ass knot on the right side of his face. And that's right where he was hitting him with that. It looked like it was an open palm, but bro, that hand was balled up. His fist was balled up halfway in that glove. And if you go all the way back to I think it was 2015, the title eliminator fight that he was fighting in order to fight Klitschko. He did the same thing, bro. The glove came, the ref came and felt the glove. He shook his head and he pointed to his trainer. Bro, it took him like another 10 minutes to start the fight because they made him remove the glove, go get another glove, rewrap, retape, and do everything, bro. So this ain't nothing new. The motherfucker that did this shit before. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people saying, oh, because you black and Wilder is black and he's a great black heavyweight, you want to make excuses for him. Nah, bro, I ain't making no excuses. I'm doing this shit with logic and what I seen with my own eyes. Something wasn't right about that shit. Something wasn't right about it. And now he's facing this 8-year ban. What's so crazy about me? Ain't nobody said shit about it on East Side. That's what kind of got me fishy. I can get past the glove shit, bro. But the nigga, I just told y'all niggas, like when he failed the drug test versus Klitschko, they let the motherfucker. He been a cheat though. Nobody wanted to believe me though. Right. Yeah. Who the fuck eat a wild boar? Who eat wild boar? A wild. Even clear people. When the last time y'all put white boar on y'all motherfucking Thanksgiving table? I ain't never seen it. Wild boar is worse than eating the pig himself.
Wow, way worse than eating a pig. Don't no fucking farmer keep no wild boar on no goddamn farm like that.
Nope.
You see wild boar leg or wild boar chitlins at the motherfucking market? No.
Nah.
Charlie want one. What's going on? Yeah, man. Y'all share this shit, man, so everybody know we live, man. If you want to hop on, I see the link.
Only thing I really took away from Wilder really losing, besides like some fundamental stuff, I felt he was like tired of like what the end of round 2.
The garbage is by the door.
End of round 3. End of round 3. When he got that flush knockout to the side of the head and he got back up, bro, I could see his legs was gone and he was gassed. But I was looking at just the amount of power that was behind his punches, bro, and he ain't never had that much power, bro. When has he been known to be a knockout puncher, bro? Like, you don't just get that stronger from Otto Wylene to 7 months to 6-7 months later to Deontay Wilder, bro. It just don't happen like that, bro.
I mean, also you gotta look at it too. Maybe Wilder was just that much weaker. Maybe it was an issue putting on the weight. He said he didn't use that costume excuse. He said that shit. Somebody told me he said maybe it was Wilder not being strong enough. You gotta look at that shit too. Something didn't seem right with that motherfucker.
Yeah, he already don't do a lot of good road work in his camp, so hopefully he go back to doing that because he seemed like he had no legs. When he had no legs, he couldn't generate that much power. Like
he put all that weight. He put all that weight on top.
Yeah, bro. He came in the last fight. He weighed in at 209 the first day, and then the day of the fight he weighed in. He came in at 212. And then you turn around and you fight him, and you at 231 pounds, bro. You put on 20 pounds of muscle.
He didn't put it on right. Yeah. I told y'all he got to put that bitch on his legs. He got enough weight up top. But the whole thing about it too is he got to get better, man. Even if they go on with this shit, he got to get better. You can't be a motherfucker that only can throw one punch. You know what I'm saying? At a time. With his athletic ability, that motherfucker with his legs, Mark Breeden got his legs too far out. He got to bring his base in. He got to get him pumping that jab, getting on rhythm. Yeah. He made one good boxing move. I can't remember. It was Survivor. When he checked Hook Fury and made the nigga turn around, he was supposed to come back with that 1-2 and hit Fury. He ain't have enough juice. He just ain't, you guys look at it for what it is. He just ain't technically good enough. He should have been learned some basic shit. Mark Breeden can't even talk. We know J. Diaz don't know shit about boxing.
But maybe he ain't listening to what Breedland telling him.
Maybe he can't hear. That nigga ain't say shit in the corner, bro.
He needs to listen to what's that dude that Fred and we try to play all the time, the LDBC.
Oh, you talking the brother? I'm surprised. Yeah. You notice they ain't had his ass on, did they?
Oh, yeah, nah.
They ran from that nigga after that fight. He was talking some real shit, bro. Man, I can get Wilder together better than them motherfuckers can.
Right.
His base too wide, bro. Same thing with Adrian Broner. Base too wide, bro. You can't. When you fighting bigger motherfuckers, man, you got to beat them with technique. Braylon Wells, appreciate the cash app love earlier, man. What's going on? But yeah, you got to beat bigger motherfuckers. You got to beat them with speed, and IQ and intellect. All that shit, man. When you fighting bigger guys, moving up, you fighting the Klitschko's or some shit like that. Technically, people somebody DM me, Larry Holmes couldn't beat Fury. He too big. Yes, the fuck he can. Larry Holmes
said that Larry Holmes couldn't beat Fury. What crack was he smoking?
What motherfuckers? Them old niggas, they might not have been as big as them, but they had skills though.
Right.
Oh,
and I'm back and watched it was whatever day. I think I was working from home. I watched old fight with Holyfield and George Foreman. I'm like, he said, man, George could punch, bro.
Hell, that old motherfucker dropped Michael Moore with a 1-2. We put that motherfucker to sleep.
It was number 8 left. Damn. I said, damn, this motherfucker strong as hell. But I think George can help him when it comes to defense. Because George used to do that he used to put both his elbows
crossface shit. Yeah, that crossface shit. Him and George Foreman. Joe Frazier.
And that I think that's one of the greatest comeback stories of all time, where somebody come back and they damn near 50 years old, bro. George was, I think he was 49 when he knocked Moore out, and Moore was in his prime. Like, ain't much people did that, so I think it's a perfect match. If he goes into that camp and he listens and does whatever George Foreman tells his ass, You put his ass out there back in the backyard of your ranch and have his ass chopping wood and running, 5-10 miles. It's a good documentary on Epix on Epix about George Foreman. Yeah, bro. And he used to do 10 miles a day and chop wood for 2 hours a day, bro.
Oh yeah, that was on that Rocky.
Bro. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta have that. If Wilder really want this, bro, he gonna have to go to the basics, man. He gonna need an old school dude like George Foreman. Hopefully, bring somebody in. If James Toney could have better speech right now, because James, man, he can't.
Antonio Tarver, another one. Roger, what's going on? Antonio Tarver, another one.
Yeah, man. Let them dudes come in and help you, bro.
Or get multiple motherfuckers. Eddie Mustafa, Muhammad always available.
Why you gonna bring Lennox in though?
Lennox,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Lennox tried to help him at the last fight and shit. He turned it down. Shit, you should have took that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. Lennox.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that can help that nigga out. You could put a dream team together. I tell the motherfucker what he need to do. Shit, Kevin Hunningham can help his ass out with some of the basic bullshit that he on. His base too wide to start off. You can't come out there with a base that wide with a big motherfucker like that. Yep, he gotta get some back, some side to side movement. Deontay Wilder should be moving side to side. That motherfucker should be ripping to the body. That nigga don't know what a body shot is, bro.
And if you watch Wilder, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nah, bro, my bad, Bank.
No, you good. No, you good. I was gonna say you watch Wilder though. If you bully him, like Tyson Fury came out and did too, he don't got no answer for that. Boxing off the back foot. He normally looking up and setting up that right hand. So that's how you take it away.
Yeah, man. I think a part of Wilder, if you look at the knockdowns, a part of him getting knocked down is because his base was so wide. When he got hit with a shot, shit. When your base wide, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be off balance. You're gonna be off balance easy if your base is wide. If you got a good base, you know what I'm saying. Your feet is shoulder length apart. Your base is gonna be a lot stronger. But shit, when you damn near doing the splits, trying to generate power, to bring shots, and you get caught with one, especially on the side or the back of the head, bro, it's a wrap. You gonna fall straight on your face.
Right. It sucked though. It happened to him in this fashion because technically he probably should have lost against Ortiz once. Had he probably lost to Ortiz or somebody earlier, it would have made him fix up a lot of them bad mistakes he had. Because Ortiz was pretty much beating him, but he just fight at the same pace. You can predict and you can time him and get him out of there. That's what
you don't even look for one shot. He ain't even trying to put the right hand to the body. He ain't trying to left hook right hand. He ain't trying to put 2 or 3 punches together to get you. Tank got the same problem. Tank only throw one shot at a time. He fell in love with his power too. And you move up, when you fight bigger competition, you gotta put 3 or 4 together.
In that Gamboa fight, bro, Tank didn't throw over 300 punches, and Gamboa had a partially torn Achilles. I said
because he throwing them at one at a time, bro.
And he trained himself. He was in there tired.
Dude, you gotta be in there throwing, man. He don't know how to fight on the inside neither too. Leo Santa Cruz, man, probably a better inside fighter than him too.
And they was trying to say, oh, that's an excuse, man. Gamboa had his doctor who did the surgery come on and did a fucking video.
Man, it wasn't no excuse, motherfucker. We all can see the nigga wasn't right. Tank throwing 1 or 2 shots, 1 or 2. How the fuck you in the fight throwing 1 or 2 shots at a time?
Man, I'm so disappointed.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Leo Santa Cruz don't get down on that nigga for a minute, bro, until he get caught. No, for real, man. Leo,
bro. You see how he
all Leo Santa, all that motherfucker got to do is survive the first 6. Don't get dropped.
Mikey Garcia.
And then walk that motherfucker down, bro, when he get tired and fight him on the inside. That's all you gotta do. But Tank can punch at 30 though. That's the problem. He probably should took that bitch. He can punch. He got 1 power.
He ain't been hit.
But has Leo ever been down though? I don't think Leo ever been down. I think Carl Frampton hurt him though.
Yeah,
Frampton can punch a little bit though.
Leo and his camp and his dad, they did the right thing with his career. They picked the right motherfuckers every time he fights. They pick somebody that's comparable with his skill set to where he gonna go in there, and even if they a more talented fighter, his skill set is still gonna get him through that fight. They
his height, his reach. Yeah. That's half the battle right there. It's matchmaking.
Good job. Yeah, they did.
That's matchmaking. You think that's that?
That sounds like Triple G 1-on-1.
That's every prize fighter, bro. Adrian Broner was match made good coming up. Everybody be match made. Gary Russell, all these niggas, man. Wilder, AJ, all these motherfuckers, man. Even Lomachenko on the fast track, they fought the right amount of money. They thought Salido was just cake ass nigga.
Yeah.
And then Salido was like,
they spoke, with the X-Man out. That's the reason why he looked so bad against Lomachenko.
Yeah, niggas forget that though. They said he wanted more money to fight Lomachenko. They set him down for a year, and then he was about to come back 2 years ago, and then he caught a fever and it was a wrap.
Oh wow!
He didn't go near that. Yeah, he was about to come back. He caught a fever and shit. These motherfuckers don't tell you, he just quit. Lomachenko, man. Donaire the realest nigga. Donaire the realest nigga popping though.
Yep,
man.
That motherfucker been got his ass whooped and came back. So remember, he got beat up by Rigondeaux. Came back a few fights after that. Fought what's the other motherfucking name? He fought Nicholas Walters. Then he came. Yeah. Then that motherfucker just kept fighting motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah,
went down and went.
Hey, what you think about Gabriel Flores though?
Them niggas love that nigga. I ain't really watched him fighting him, and I heard he got better though.
Hey, bro, that little motherfucker gonna be raw. He got it, bro. He got the swag. Hey, bro, he gonna be just like Ryan Garcia. Watch when he get like another bro. They did a fight in his hometown in Fresno, bro. He packed out the stadium. He was the co-main event, bro.
Oh, you talking about the Berterbian Hot Rod fight? Yeah, that was in Stockton.
That stadium was fucking empty, bro. I said, oh yeah, he gonna be a Ryan Garcia, bro.
Top rank got the best stable,
bro. They got some dogs, bro. Ryan, little Gabriel Flores, bro. I like him, bro. He gonna be one of them ones, bro. He gonna sell.
Top rank always keep motherfuckers. Top rank got the best stable, bro. They got the whole motherfucker. What up, Dr. Blick? The fuck kind of avatar your ass got, man? What the fuck is that? King Joffy Joe, the white boy version?
It's from whatever show. I never seen the show, but that's I don't know. He gonna tell me. I don't know who to do this.
It's an anime.
Yeah.
See, I don't even really watch Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch him. Oh, that nigga hopped off. I done made the nigga hop off and shit and changed that bitch.
No, he probably trying to log in like I did earlier, but then
his motherfucking mic was muted too.
Yeah.
He said, "Who the fuck is Donaire? Man, Donaire, motherfucking animal. If Errol Spence had Donaire motherfucking mindset, nigga, Crawford fight would have happened 2 years ago."
Shoot, hey, why Errol Spence won't get away from Derrick James and go down to Coach Kevin, man, the Southpaw Killer?
Because he could punk Derrick James. If you seen any of the interviews with Fight Hype when they was in the gym, bro, he ain't got no respect for Derrick James, bro. That's why he with Derrick James, because he could punk Derrick James and he could do whatever he want in the gym.
You talking about Errol Spence?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's all fighters though. Well, except Kevin Cunningham probably the only. That's all trainers though. Once these niggas get that money, they can't tell them niggas what to do.
Bro, it take like certain like trainers like Kevin, Floyd Senior. Even Freddie Ross to an extent.
They ain't even getting that far with them niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. They're like, what you gonna tell them?
Walk all over him.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you want to be,
Derrick James still got a full-time job too, though. He said he still work full-time.
That can also explain why Errol ain't getting full-time better.
I mean, shit, it ain't his fault. Shit, you can't be in the streets, hawking this nigga down, man. Freddie Rose said they tried to do that shit with Frankie Gomez. Hey. Frankie Gomez just rather be in the street nigga. Probably could be the best boxer going right now.
Man, hey, they is lucky, dog. Hey, if I was back in Louisiana. Oh, I'm gonna talk real quick. I was back in Louisiana the weekend that my cousin went out and saw Errol Spence out there. I swear to God, I would have told Errol, "Hey man, why you ain't in the gym, champ?"
Motherfuckers, I didn't let the motherfucking gym just because I had 1 or 2 drinks for yellow. I'm an alcoholic. Errol ain't. He said Errol ain't. Arthur said Errol ain't lost with Derrick yet. Well, bring your ass on and tell us why he ain't lost with Errol yet. Deontay ain't lost with motherfucking with Mark Breland yet. But hey, when it came, it came. Y'all better not let Tennis Crawford get down on Errol Spence like that, because I ain't stopped talking for months.
Man.
Hey, bro,
I'm gonna be talking cash. I'm gonna call in.
I'm gonna make Boxiana delete her Twitter.
Hey, and while he talking that shit, while he talking that shit, ask him, he damn sure ain't lost yet, but have you fought Keith Thurman? Have you fought Terrence Crawford? You see what, bro? I rewatched that.
Fuck all that.
I
Hold on. Fuck all that. Has he got better? Has he got better?
No.
He the same stiff ass fighter. He basic, bro. He basic. He the same stiff fighter. I rewatched that fight 5 times. If you ask me, even with the knockdown, that fight was a draw. And that's just me, bro. I don't, it's widely known. I've been rocking with CJ for years on Goodfellas Sports. It's widely known. If you see Dre Berry in the chat, I don't fuck with Errol Spence. But this is not just because I don't fuck with him. That fight was a draw. Sean Porter was in his ass all night. He was in his pocket. He was turning him. He had him on his back foot. I ain't never seen Errol Spence on his back foot that much like that. I said, oh, yeah, he getting a fight with Bud. Bud gonna get his ass.
Listen, man, just imagine if Kell Brook ain't come off of no stoppage with a broken orbital.
I don't know. That would have been a close fight down the stretch.
It would have been close.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Because I'm saying he was working EJ in the beginning, you know what I'm saying?
In the first 5 rounds.
So I don't know how. I mean, then again, EJ was with Blu-ray then. You know, he it's a drop off in how he fight now without Blu-ray and as his conditioning coach. He was knocking people out in the end.
He honestly don't do conditioning no more, because I remember he said that before.
Ezekiel Elliott, old conditioning coach. Remember they were saying that, and Blu-ray got mad because he had Ezekiel Elliott conditioning coach. He was saying, yeah, that motherfucker, when he said he wouldn't do no strength conditioning for Mikey on New Year's Eve, he was on the row machine. The one that
that's strength conditioning.
Yeah,
the one that got to lose weight.
The one that you do like the boat row, not the seated row. Then he salute. Then the motherfucker was doing the military core workout style that Famous Athletics had him from his social media. So, I mean, if you do a military core with weight and you doing sit-ups, what's that? That's strength and conditioning, nigga.
That's strength and conditioning.
And for me, I wouldn't get nobody that's trying to Ezekiel Elliott because they got more so stuff that's to help them be ready for football. Like, you need to get one of them good strength conditioning trainers that's work with boxers.
But if you're a good strength conditioning coach, you should know how to work with most of anything.
True, but I'm saying something like he need a specialist if you gonna get in there with Bud.
Man, that motherfucker gonna need God. See himself. That motherfucker gonna need coronavirus on Bud to stop that nigga. He still
bro. When I remember the first time, the honest first time I watched Bud fight was against Gamboa, and Max Kellerman and all of those dudes were saying Bud ain't ready. Gamboa, he's.
I was saying the same shit,
bro. And he got in that ring, and that's when I started following him, when he beat the dog shit out of Gamboa.
What's so funny about it? The nigga from the Boxing Voice Nest, he the one that put me on Crawford back when he had dreads. He gonna be the truth. Now that he won't give him an interview, now he hating on him.
That's trip. That's a trip.
That's crazy. He was talking about that nigga 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Now he was talking about how good the nigga was and shit.
Wow. That's a trick, bro.
Yeah, the nigga started hating on the nigga when he didn't do interviews and shit. But yeah, I've been watching Bud for a minute, man. Prescott, Klimov, all the motherfucking fights. And he straight out boxed Gamboa after a while. Once he adjusted, it was a wrap.
Yeah, because Gamboa was getting off some good shots in like the first 4 to 5 rounds, and you could kind of see that when he caught him with a first counter shot. I think Gamboa threw a straight left, and Bud shoulder rolled it and hit him with a straight right, and then it clicked in his head, and Bud did like this. He shook his head a little bit, and after
with
that,
southpaw, I think he switched to southpaw. He got to beating that motherfucking ass.
Oh my god,
nasty in there, man.
Okay, all of a sudden Gamboa wasn't shit. That's saying Gamboa, Mikey Garcia.
Didn't Marky Garcia go to a different division in order to? Didn't he drop his belt in order to avoid Gamboa?
I don't remember that one. Was it at 20? At 30?
Yeah, at 30.
At 30, he ain't have shit for that nigga at the time.
Oh, okay.
Only motherfucker at 30 that was competitive with him was Lopez, Juan Lopez, but then Salido beat his ass twice.
Yeah.
Gamboa beat Lopez too.
What up, Dr. Blitz?
This nigga really did change his avatar.
Nah, Joe Hopper, yeah. The guys were coming in so low, so I couldn't hear shit.
How we sound now?
Like your mic just went off again. Y'all smoke if y'all think Earl not good. Well, hop your ass on then, nigga Arthur. Hop your ass on, bro.
Yeah, bro, you got a free invitation to join the stream, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody said that Errol Spence wasn't good. He's a good boxer, but he's a basic boxer who does not have the fundamentals.
I'm gonna put the bag on Danny Garcia.
This is a dude who goes to train and then goes to get drunk hours after. He's not.
Man.
Oh, come on, bro. Like, let's just be logical.
Hey, they gonna keep on. They gonna keep on playing, and Mikey Garcia gonna mess around and beat Errol in a rematch.
Man,
that's Pacquiao first. Hey. You fight Pacquiao, Robin.
I don't know about with that, man.
You fight Pacquiao in the Middle East, I don't know, bro. If he beat Pacquiao in the Middle East, Mikey going to my pound for pound list, bro.
Nobody. Hey, so you think Mikey gonna get that fight before? Well, yeah, Earl, bitch ass. He already.
PBC can't pay Manny.
No, Earl turned it down, bro.
Earl turned it down, and PBC losing money.
No, they pay for that fight. They just ain't gonna pay for that Mikey fight. They pay for that fight. They wanted Earl to take the fight, but they said no. They said that back in January. They said it like a few times now. They said no, he ain't ready. Danny Garcia, Danny Garcia in shape too, though.
Oh yeah. Danny said he there to be hit too. And Danny, one thing I know about Danny can hit, man. Don't move his head that much either.
Hey, that last fight against Vargas.
Hold on. Arthur said y'all Kovalev drink and y'all don't call him alcohol. Man, we've been calling Kovalev alcoholic.
No, we've been calling Kovalev alcoholic.
They wake up and drink vodka.
We knew that against Andre Ward. James Prince Sr. came out and said we got the pedigree to beat Kovalev. He liked to drink too. He plain simple came out and said it.
Well, shit, some of the best boxers, some of the greatest fighters of all time been dope fiends and motherfucking drunks.
Sugar Ray
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard, my bad. Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard was Frankie Randall was a drunk. He was the first man to beat Chavez. He beat Chavez a couple times. They robbed him one of those times. There's a lot of motherfuckers, man, that been on that devil's danger that's drunk and been doped up in boxing. That's why Sugar Ray Leonard didn't have longevity in his career.
Right. Like you heard what Nate Parker said, bro. He came out and said this was in 2016. He said Errol Spence, he a good fighter, but he drank too much. And then Nate Parker went in and he started talking about how
Nate Parker. What's that nigga name? Nate Jones, I think it is.
Yeah, the one that worked with Floyd, the big one. He used to be a heavyweight.
Okay, yeah. The one from Chicago. He came and said his career would have been longer, but after drinking and beating up his body for so long, he said he just figured out that his body couldn't do what he used to be able to do. It shortened his career. And he was like, yeah, man, Bud Crawford is the better fighter because he lived a clean fighter lifestyle.
And motherfucker Chavez probably used to have a fucking 32 pack in the keg in his locker room beating his ass, bro. They don't build them motherfucking fighters like now. What up, World Breaker?
You think we get Wood on this hoe?
Wood, where the fuck is that at?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got fuck, you got the super duper mic, nigga.
What does it sound like? It's too harsh?
No, that sounds good.
You good? Yeah.
Sound better than Dr. Blick bullshit ass mic, man.
I got that Pied Piper mic.
Psychiatric 2019 Leonard was shot by 34. Sad. Man, he was shot when Tommy Hearns beat his ass in the first fight and fucked his eye up. That was the end for him, but he had some good wins after that.
Hey, CJ, did you see that link I had put in the chat with years ago? Next time McDonough was cheating versus Broner?
No, I ain't see that.
What?
Yeah, like my homie brought it to my attention like years ago, but it's like you'll see like they got something in a towel or something. They gave him something either in his mouth or his nose or something like that. But they wanted a big fuss back then because y'all niggas don't like AB.
Hey, it's in the chat right now.
I can put it in there.
He put it in my shit in our little private chat. That motherfucker, I can believe it.
I'm gonna check that out, bro. I'm gonna check that out.
He got his ass beat. Nah, dog. I done dealt with that. I was mad as hell when AB lost that. I never finished watching that fight in entirety.
Hey, you gotta finish watching it because he really fought to the end. That's the only reason why I still got respect for him.
I heard he did, but I couldn't watch that shit no more. Man, I was mad. He was throwing pizzas at that nigga. Man, I wasn't mad that the nigga lost. I was just mad because that's supposed to go on pay-per-view. Niggas forget that. Him and Donald's gonna post at the last minute. They changed it to
was talking big shit.
I just put it in that private chat for y'all if y'all wanted to see the video I'm talking about.
Yeah, bro, I want to see that. I want to see.
I can believe.
Hey, I had faith that AB was gonna make a comeback when he fought Sean Porter and he knocked his ass out. He knocked him down in the last ring. I said,
that
bro,
nigga Kenny was mad as a motherfucker.
Hey, look, to tell you about the fight. This I don't know what happened, but for some odd reason, AB trained in Vegas, I think, for that fight. And that nigga, I could have swapped out. He must have just watched Floyd train because he tried to fight Porter the same way Floyd fought Manny, like a month or something before that. Because all he did was clinch.
Mm-hmm.
So he lost just based off not being offensive.
That was one of the worst fights in PBC short history, bro.
Facts. Hey, but they first call was lit though. When it was AB was the co-main, the Keith was main with Robert Guerrero, and I think AB fought John Molina. Wasn't that the first ever PBC card?
Yeah. But I'm talking about that fight in particular. That shit was terrible.
Man, I was like, man, I don't know what's going on.
And AB he tried to beat Floyd against Pacquiao. He was hitting Pacquiao with a lot of good counter punches, but as far as putting combinations together, he wasn't doing that, bro. He was slipping and shoulder rolling and trying to counter punch all fight. And then at the end of the fight, that nigga was talking about, man, that's good boxing, man. That's good boxing. It was good boxing, bro. But you didn't do nothing offensively, bro.
Well, his corner was telling him he was up. I mean, or up around or whatever. But I think them 2 rounds that really got him when Manny caught him. Them 2 rounds where you heard him, and then Manny was also always more offensive. Had he just been real defensive and just not letting Manny hit him at all, he still was gonna lose regardless. To beat Manny, he was gonna have to knock him out though. So, because that's why he said the fix is in. Because they've been trying to either get that big Floyd rematch or whatever they was trying to do with Manny Pacquiao, regardless. So, you gotta clean Manny clock. Same thing for Keith.
Yeah.
I thought my argument Keith won that bitch though.
Hey, Keith came back though. Keith, and then look, everybody disregard that Keith landed more punches than Manny. They disregard all that.
He landed like 30 more.
No, I was gonna say it wasn't really like they took into account more effective punches and the way Keith was acting when he got hit with the body shot and all that stuff.
Yeah, that hurt him.
Like the way Keith was reacting to any blow that Manny threw at him.
But it's reported that Keith had
they judge body language as well to a certain extent.
Yeah, Gary Russell's little brother said he had a messed up.
He took his whole mouth. These
niggas will fight back. Yeah, Gary Russell's little brother said that Keith Thurman had a rib injury going into that fight, and they posted it after the fight, but they had recorded it at another fight, like right before Keith Thurman fight. So I think Fight Hype posted it down the line. But these motherfuckers will fight Manny Pacquiao without a leg. Oh, I can't use my left leg. I still take the fight. Errol Spence, the only nigga that got integrity. Like, man, I ain't even ready. I respect the nigga saying I ain't even ready. I respect that shit.
They know they gonna get that bag, bro. You gonna get that at least a 10-piece, fight Manny. You know what I'm saying?
When that 10 gone and all that's left is your integrity, you gonna look stupid as hell.
Yeah,
I think I know why too though, because you think about for the longest Keith. Like everybody hate Keith, but for the longest, Keith wanted them big fights when he was at, because he's a career welterweight pretty much.
Yeah,
he's trying to get out them big fights. Then he couldn't get them, and then they played themselves by overpaying them to fight people that nobody wanted to see him fight.
Yeah, he was the first nigga to get 3.5 for a regular TV fight over there. He fought Leonard Mundu and got 3.5 million. So he was like, man, Al Hammond want to pay me not to fight or to pay the fight. They forced Guerrero to fight that nigga though.
Man, Guerrero went through a beating in that fight, man.
He came back to he fought, and then who he fought after that and got his ass whooped. He fought somebody else and got some weak ass nigga.
And I just watched the fight. That's he was in there looking.
He came back at the end.
But what's his name? Guerrero's issue was he never had no defense.
He was never belonged that welterweight though. That nigga was at featherweight. That nigga was at super featherweight. He never belonged that welterweight.
He was always defending. Didn't he come out of retirement again?
Yeah, I think he did. He on one of pay-per-view.
Him and AB should have fought though.
Yeah, he should have done.
I remember they was gonna try to do that.
Yeah,
after he fought Floyd, they should have retired.
Yeah,
because he had no business getting back in the ring.
his wife had cancer too, so that depleted his bank account off rip. So he had to get back in there and fight. He should have took a year off.
Man, I just want my boy to cash out with a fight with Keith Thurman. I just want to hear a good
What are you gonna do? Support a woman beater?
Hey, y'all seen my Donna been training to come back?
Yeah, I seen that. He lost a lot of weight.
He looked like he in good shape, bro. That motherfucker had gained about 40 pounds.
Money funny.
Look, until I see Mitsubishi in the background of his gym, I can't trust him.
No, he was offered the Manny Pacquiao fight too. He was gonna get the Pacquiao fight too.
Wait, one thing I can't say, man. You guys know the Keith versus Adrian Broner would be probably the best promoted fight at welterweight.
That's what I'm saying. I want AB to cash out. Him and Keith, it's gonna be funny.
Keith gonna beat his ass, man.
Hey, this nigga AB got a DUI and then had a child like a couple hours later.
Right?
Are you serious? He just had another.
You know this shit? He had a DUI and then got out and had a child, a new child. Then they got like 8 kids.
I am saying
more than that, right? He got 3 by the
as many kids as he got as many kids as Wilder, but Wilder willingly wanted them that many kids, man. He said he wants.
Yeah, but Wilder,
he wants 5 kids. He wants 5 kids and free subs. He said he wants a free basketball team.
Wilder's team a little bit. Wilder got Shelly Finkel on his team. Shelly Finkel, he
ain't gonna never be broke. Wilder gonna be back there. He gonna be announcing and all kind of shit. He gonna be just like George Foreman, bro.
You don't know about
Broner just said he getting 6-7 figure checks and he ain't even boxing. Or whatever his promotion stuff he got going on. And you know, Al Hammond was having Ohio boys.
Yeah, he motherfucking the Shelly Finkel give Mark Breland 100,000 every year in the new one. He the one. That's how Mark Breland.
Is that his contract, or he just get 100,000 just to say like, here you go?
Shelly Finkel set him up with an annuity, dog.
Oh, that's fine.
Early in his career.
Oh,
remember,
wow.
You don't know Shelly Finkel used to be Jamel Charlo promoter.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Wilder ain't gonna never be broke.
Nah, he'll never.
Rumor has it that Wilder's getting George Foreman's going into Wilder's camp.
Yeah,
that's what we talking about earlier.
I'm gonna tell you this on this Wilder Fury shit. All this shit coming about Fury, I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga Fury take a dive in the next fight. They paying Wilder to be quiet, bro. At this point, I just how I feel. It's just them niggas too. Only person talking is Frank Warren. That's the only motherfucker.
Or what about this?
One thing I can say though about Fury. That's what you're gonna say.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say one thing I can say about Fury is, and this is one thing that people have never said. Fury only fights well when he's an underdog. When he's the favorite, he never performs. He always underperforms, man. So
he didn't fight.
I don't think his mind is gonna be right, man.
Fight out of Wileen.
He only fights best out underdog, man. So that gives more validity to Wilder beating people that are quote unquote bums and having 10 consecutive title defenses, because AJ couldn't do that.
Well,
no other guys could do that. Klitschko couldn't even do that, and he's easy as
Go ahead, Adonis. Let Adonis speak. Go ahead.
Well, I know I've been out of the circle for a little bit, but me and CJ had talked about this behind the scenes. Even if the guy had faulty gloves, which, you know, I looked at the fight, I didn't think it was anything more than what I've seen in several Muhammad Ali fights as far as glove movement. Regardless, he came in there with a game plan that, whether he cheated or not, would have gave Wilder problems regardless. So,
I agree with that.
So the thing is, he smothered him from jump. Wilder couldn't get any distance on shots. Wilder needs space in order to operate. He needs it to set up his right. And it's just like I had said before, you know, he needs a jab, a dedicated jab, 25 to 30 jabs. Darnell, that's me, 25 to 30 jabs a round.
So you saying the LDB saying he don't need a jab to beat Wilder?
One thing I can say is this.
Hold on. So you saying the LDBC is wrong saying Wilder don't need a jab to beat Fury?
I don't know what the LDBC is talking about these days. I don't listen to them, so it's more.
I'm letting you know.
It's a wall breaker.
Yeah.
Good, man. It's been a while.
What's up, Dr. Blick? What's cracking, man?
Not for much,
I
man.
ain't tell you all that shit. Dr. Blick was talking about you in our chat, though. I'm gonna send that shit to your ass. I'm talking shit.
Oh Lord.
Hey, like I said, when it comes down to it, I'll address everything the way it needs to be addressed. I don't worry about bullshit. It's just the way it is, you know. If you hadn't heard from my voice or talked to me or communicated with me directly by email, you didn't hear from me. So that's just the way it is. Men speak when they speak. So that's how it is. Nobody heard me speak for almost 8 months. So when it's time to address it, I'll make sure I spread the mayonnaise and the mustard on the sandwich. Promise you.
So, nah, but what I was gonna say was with what Fury was doing, yeah, and what I noticed about Wilder in that fight, yeah, but Wilder had little to none movement. He didn't move at all. He was kind of flat-footed and kind of stagnant in one position.
Right.
Even when people have come, because Wilder's fought people have come forward at him, man. Savant came forward as well,
Right.
but Wilder moved around a lot more. If you look at that first Savant,
He had no legs.
fight, he was flat-footed. He did not move at all. Man.
But let's look at Wilder. Let's look at Wilder historically. Wilder doesn't move well historically, so he's always had balance issues. He's always had bad footwork. Number one to me, for him to have a decent rematch with Fury, he has to have better foot skill. He has to be able to be balanced. He has to be able to move side to side. I mean, moving straight back is suicide for a guy like him. You know, trying to move your head back, it's complete suicide. So if he wants to become a better boxer, George Foreman can teach him how to defend his upper body a lot better. But Wilder has to establish a jab in order to get people off of the right hand. If he's popping people 25 times, 30 times around, or just even showing that jab knocks people out too. People,
yeah, Fury said he got a hard jab.
Yeah.
One thing.
Go ahead, bro.
I just got to add this real quick. Then continue. One thing I got to say was, in the first portion of the fight, Wilder was actually matching Fury jab for jab. The only issue was, this is the way Wilder uses his jab. His jab is always used to set up the right hand, and he's used the same way. Sometimes he uses it as a blinding shot to set up the right hand.
That Wilder
have a bit of variation towards the jab.
Hey, do y'all think Wilder in the rematch in the number 3 fight? Do y'all think that he has the chance to come back and avenge that fight to Tyson Fury?
It's possible.
I think he needs a year, bro. I think he needs a couple of tune-ups. I think he needs to develop new skill. This guy brought the greatest counterbalance to a slugger is always going to be a boxer. If you have the boxer puncher combo, even better. Those are rare, but a great boxer or a decent boxer can give a slugger hell. And it's all about neutralizing what they do best.
Or another pressure fighter.
Exactly.
And I think he could. I think he could. Hold on. I think he could, but not under the circumstances that he under. Not with the team he went. Not with his strength conditioning coach. His ass got to go. I keep Mark Breland there for window shopping. Jay Diaz could be a manager, but he don't need to be in the camp. He got to get a whole new team, man, around him, man.
I agree. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say my issue is following Fury for a long time. Anytime Fury has a big win, he looks absolute shit in his last fight. He's not even the same person. That guy is good at being inconsistent. Every time he gets a big win.
But it's only been he only had 2 big wins though. I'm saying when he. But when he had the big win versus Vladimir Klitschko, that's because he failed the drug test.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't want to fight again.
Even after the second Chisora fight, he looked like garbage after the fight afterwards. He's done this multiple times.
It truly, you're bringing up a valid point, Dr. Blick, because Fury is quite inconsistent when it comes to fights. He can look a certain way. He can be dropped by a slob, and then he can look phenomenal against somebody like a Wilder or a Klitschko.
That's a sign of you taking some shit, bro.
I don't disagree with that.
That's what he always blows up in weight.
That's true.
Blows up in weight.
That's true though. He ain't made no lie right there. I ain't really think of it like that.
You look great against Tom Schwartz, right? Who was ranked number 47. So you should have looked great against him,
Yeah.
right? But then you got Otto Wylene, a guy who was unranked, who has never fought in the United States before. He comes in here, and if you ask me, Otto Wylene won that fight. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Otto Wylene beat the dog shit out of Fury that fight. I mean, just beat his ass. Had him fighting on his back, had him up against the ropes. He cracked him and split his shit. You know what I'm saying? They should have stopped it because of the cut, and they didn't because they would have messed up the money for the Wilder fight. And he would have had to rematch Otto Wylene.
Hey, Dre Berry, Otto Wylene beat on Tyson Fury like he stole some wrenches out his garage, bro. like that fool was working on a car, and he tried to rob him while he was under it. Hey, he did. I watched that fight like, damn, he's slicing his head up.
Hold on. He said, hold on. Gideon say Fury failed the test for Hammer. Now, yes, he failed the test 6 months before he fought Vladimir Klitschko.
Yeah,
it was 6 months before the Klitschko fight,
and they let it slide.
They let his ass fight. They investigated and still let him fight.
Found out about it, and now Klitschko's can't find out about it, and then he went on a little tangent and shit, was sniffing the powder, but he was doing that before all of that. You don't just go on.
Yeah, but Klitschko tried. What motherfuckers don't know, Klitschko tried to cheat the nigga too. He tried to put this foam under the canvas for their fight, the whole Tyson Fury movement, and I guess Fury team found it out and they moved it. It's a video. I'm gonna find that video and post that shit.
Wow.
But this type of gamesmanship in boxing has been prevalent for 120 years, man. It's always been like this. And what is the fact is that people are focused on what's happening now, but historically, this has always been this way. If you go to the 50s with the mob, the 40s and 50s, how deep the mob was in boxing. How do you think Rocky Marciano got a 49-0 record?
Don't forget Sonny Liston affiliation too.
Yep, Sonny Liston, who probably has a top 3 jab in heavyweight history through fights for the mob. So cheating and manipulation in boxing it goes hand in hand. It always has been. The problem is that you need to have, and I've always been an advocate of this, a federalized boxing commission. It may never happen, but that's the only way that you can avoid the shit that we see all the time. And listen, there's cheating almost every fight, some type of way. But you have to have regulators that are on the up and up.
Yeah. The separate boxing commissions is cool. The only thing that I don't like, bro, is back in the day, if it was 2 of the best fighters, the commissions used to make y'all ass fight.
Oh, you talking about the sanctioning? You talking about the sanctioning belt body?
The sanctioning body. Okay, my bad. Yeah, bro.
The commissions is shit because they got different sets of rules for the commission. You can stack your gloves in Vegas, but you can't stack them in California. And what people don't understand about stacking your gloves is that stacking your gloves is gauze, is wrap gauze. That make it like a hard, like it make it harder, make your punch power hard. It's supposed to be all wrap and then gauze. That's the difference between it. Then packing your gloves in is when a motherfucker put their gloves on and they punch the wall so they can manipulate the padding in the glove so the knuckle can be in the glove. Kovalev was doing that shit a lot of the time. So those are the manipulations. When you hear somebody say they stacking their gloves, it's legal in certain commissions, but it is a competitive advantage. But if you go to California or New York and try to stack them, my whole thing is people say, well, if the commission are the professionals. No, they're not. If the commissions knew what the fuck they was looking for, would Margarito would have got away with what the fuck he got away with? Would Panama Lewis be able to take the glove? The whole thing about the glove is this. This is who fought the glove is. Nobody else fought but Deontay Wilder and his pathetic ass team.
Yeah.
Man.
When you go back and watch a fight, it shouldn't be no fucking young Pharaoh going to do y'all job. Tony Harrison went back and watched his fight and peak game himself. Right? Didn't Tony Harrison go back like, oh, they don't look right? Yeah. Did Wilder ever go back and say that shit?
Nope.
Did he ever go back? And if he did go back and find the glove being floppy, I'm pretty sure his team would have been on it from the beginning. So the whole glove thing to me, I don't give a fuck about it. But all I'm saying is the evidence that's mounting up against Tyson Fury, the silence from PBC and Wilder, the silence from Bob Arum. The only motherfucker who talking is the dude who got the weakest hand at the table, and Frank Warren. Frank Warren don't control Tyson Fury no more.
Well, it's just like I told you, CJ, in private. If they didn't catch it before the fight, if they didn't catch it during the fight, it didn't happen. And no matter what level of complaining people do about it or see about it, yeah, it's a done deal.
I wonder how many signatures they got on the petition.
Yo, CJ,
5,000.
Somebody gonna wipe their ass with that petition and throw it in the trash.
Yup, that's all that shit going.
Yo, CJ, you know what Eddie Hunt said?
What?
Yeah, Eddie Hunt said if Fury was to get straight, they should give the title to Dylan White.
Another cheat.
My whole thing is I don't understand why they didn't do Wilder and Dillian White. I didn't get that. That would have been a great table setter to put pressure on Joshua. Wilder just got a shitty team all the way around. I've been saying this for the last year.
He should have fought Charles Martin.
Yeah, he has amateur level trainers. Operating at the professional.
If you look at the clip, yeah.
Hold on, he got mom and pop handlers, nigga. They handle PBC. Hey, look here, real talk, man. I talked to a few fighters, man. These niggas don't know when they fighting at PBC.
Yeah, they just tell it what to do.
That's why they always out shit.
Look, 6 weeks out, Danny Garcia, we need you to fight Alvin Redcast. Like, nigga, 6 weeks out, I'm 35, 50 pounds overweight.
But you know what's crazy? Think what sports industry has more cheating but has more regulation than boxing? Think about it.
Football?
No, the Olympics.
The Olympics. Yeah.
So literally every sport in the Olympics has some form of steroid abuse. But when they find out, they clip people. Boxing doesn't do that.
Right.
Well, it took them a while to clip it. Was the ABIA, whatever the fuck they is.
They'll come back years later. Yeah. They'll strip your medals. They'll try to get their money, any kind of money you got from professional proceeds, on the professional track circuit, or whatever it is. But see, to me, that's regulation. Oh yeah, shit, your A sample came back dirty in '99. Give me the medals back.
You ain't lying. Yeah, they what they do now as far as the performance enhancing drugs, they save your samples now. So if you come up with a PED that they hadn't discovered to that point, and they discover it, and they go back and test your shit, it's a wrap.
Exactly. So I mean, Marion Jones is a prime example.
How this is what I don't like about boxing, bro. If your A sample comes back dirty, what is the chances that I'm gonna go back and check if your B sample don't come back dirty? But you gotta do your due diligence though. I mean, that's just like motherfucker, you going to trial. Hold on. That's like if you going to trial, they got you on camera killing the motherfucker. But you want to go to trial and fight, that's still your right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Unless it doesn't exist.
Yeah, there are chances. There are chances that the B sample can't. They're very, very rare. But
speaking of that, did they take
you know why the only guy to have a B sample release?
Y'all talking about boxing? Y'all talking about the Fury gloves? Talk to some of these amateur boxing parents, man. That shit is by far the Olympics, amateur boxing in America, and all over. That is the most corrupt. It's way more corrupt than boxing ever has been.
Wait, what's it?
Amateur, and all this shit corrupt. Go back and watch some of these amateur. Roy Jones gold medal fight. Floyd fight before the bronze medal.
Yeah,
you got. I mean, I
Mayweather one as well.
I done seen kids in like the police athletic boxing league. Some of our most egregious type shit happen. So boxing is corrupt all the way around, bro. I mean, the amateur system is way worse, dude. It's by far worse.
I remember this cat in the '92 Olympics. I forget his name. I'll be down a second, son. I forget that Oscar De La Hoya was getting all the love and praise, but this is actually the best fighter on the '92 team. Little small black dude. I think he was boxing at feather, and he was whooping this guy's ass. When they scored the fight, this dude lost like 5-1 or whatever the scoring system was at that time. And they completely. I mean, listen, if there's something more crooked than professional boxing, again, the Olympics. I tell you, across the board, industry that's more dirty than boxing And when you do Olympic boxing, that's the dirtiest of all of them.
And the amateur system is just as dirty, like
Right.
the American amateur system.
Hey, did they say Jimenez money from that fight she fought against what's her name, Franchon?
Hell no, they just took the WBO belt. They posted. She posted. Francois posted at a WBC too. That's Carissa Shields. That's Carissa Shields' original division. Go ahead.
Yo, I was looking at freaking what's it? Wilder's old Olympic footage and stuff. He had more punch variety back then than he does actually now.
I can believe
he actually had a left hook. He actually.
Oh, he dropped off.
He dropped off, man. That Corona got his connection.
Oh man,
Corona. Dr. Blick got that wick Wi-Fi. Goddamn it!
He got that Verizon phone hotspot. That motherfucker on the hotspot.
Right.
But like I said about Wilder, man, the whole thing about that motherfucker is the simple fact that the whole thing about Wilder is that, you know, his own team fucked him so many. I can just talk about how Wilder's career has just been mismanaged, man. They did a better job managing Seth Mitchell when he was PBC darling heavyweight. Seth Mitchell got more love than motherfucking Wilder did. Real talk. They fucked Wilder all the way up.
You know what? Since I've been away from it and watching what's happened over the last year, it's amazing how quickly you can go from sugar to shit with bad moves. So
what about with the fans, nigga?
I don't know.
His fans will jump off your bandwagon quick. Oh, he needs to fire his mama. He need to fire his daddy. He needs to get a new Cadillac. You be like, damn, nigga, what?
He got a car.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of that, man.
Imagine if when Joe Frazier beat Ali with these niggas today. Oh, Ali is done. There's no way Ali can come back from that. Let Frazier drop the win.
Bro, it's just like this. Mike Tyson lost his first fight in his 38th outing. George Foreman did it in his 41st. Wilder went to, what was this, his 45th fight before he lost?
Yeah, man. I mean, like we were talking about on the phone, Marvin Hagler, first title shot was at what, 42nd, 43rd? He got robbed?
Yeah.
Michael Dunn, 34, 35, whatever it was.
Sugar Ray Robinson's number 75 before he got a title shot.
See, motherfuckers don't know this shit, though. Will Tommy Hearns just would have quit after he lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. Like, I don't want to do it no more.
Shit, he would have been doing Jerry Curl commercials. He had a few.
Think about Roberto Duran, bro. After he quit, I mean, it's like they forget he quit. He went on and still had a great career after that.
Well, you have to understand the vast majority of people who watch boxing are casual fans that they watch it sparingly. You know, there are people like us who are hardcore fans that if you really do your in-depth study, you know the histories and you know how boxing has evolved and changed. People don't fight as frequently because of the medical science out there. People, I mean, think about how some of these guys like Roger Mayweather, who just passed away, who suffered, brain injuries in fights. I think he only had 50-something fights.
No, he had 60.
60. Yeah. But I mean, even then, that's a decline from the 40s, 50s, and 60s, where motherfuckers could easily have 100 fights in their career.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, fighting less don't mean you're gonna be more healthier though. That puts you more at risk. That's why you gotta find. I mean, you can't be in the game for 20 years like Roger.
Yeah.
You can't even plan to work at the plant for 20 years without fucking up your back or something.
Yep.
So you gotta stack your money and get it while everything good. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't have to be. This motherfucker fought over. This dude had over 70 fights.
Yep.
I mean, come on, man. Over a 20-year period, man. And a lot of those dudes had drug abuse issues in that era as well too. People don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, Frankie Randall, Julio Cesar Chavez. Yep. That was like the fight the motherfucker picked wrong. The one fight Don King picked wrong.
Then they robbed him. They robbed him the second time, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they jacked him. But that first fight, Chavez getting that ass whooped and got knocked out. But Frankie Randall had just came out of rehab.
Yep.
So
the crazy thing about Frankie Randall too, at the time, Floyd Mayweather said he was outboxing him easy because he was living with Frankie Randall. Right. And he said that he would hold back because he didn't want to get kicked out of Frankie Randall's house. And Frankie Randall would be drunk, and his wife would, give Floyd tell Floyd to go bring Frankie home and shit. So people don't understand like some of that shit.
Man, the handlers of boxing just put too much onus on you having to go to
bar.
What up, Kofi? I see you. What's going on?
What's up? What's up? Peace, everybody.
What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm blessed, man. Just quarantining. That's it.
Quarantine.
Yeah, we are.
Fucking. We fucking every day, nigga. What you talking about? Yeah, what else we gonna talk about, man? Y'all, he said, "How do I call in?" You can hop on.
Hey, what happened to the issue with Jamel Charlo water bottle?
Yeah,
that died down.
Swept that shit swept that bitch under the rug.
Man,
Derek James said, "I didn't touch it." I don't know.
What water bottle? Please catch me up. I'm a little out of the loop.
All right, this is what happened, bro. When he fought Tony Harrison the second time, Jamel Charlo switched bottles, right? They was according to Tony Harrison, they agreed.
I'll be back.
All right, when you come back, we'll finish it up. But yeah, what else we talking about? Talked about Errol Spence. I mean, you got anything you want to say on the Wilder Fury thing, Coffee?
Yeah, I just I wish Wilder would come out and say something, man. I mean, I really want him to say something. I mean, I don't know if they might sue him for defamation of character.
That bullshit. They can't sue you for defamation for that.
Okay. Well, I just want him to say something because, like I said, I was going for Wilder for the in the first fight and the second fight. I just feel that, he does need a new trainer. That's hands down. I've been said that a long time ago. I mean, people looking at it, oh, he knocking people out. Okay, that's cool and all, but you're going to always run into some type of obstacle or roadblock when you fight somebody that has decent, boxing skills. And look what happened. And I'm not giving Fury all the praises because we know he's a cheater and what he did with the glove. But at the same time, though, it's like that stuff can only last for so long. I mean, that's why even before Joshua lost to Ruiz, I still said, well, Joshua has better boxing skills. Doesn't mean he was going to beat Wilder. I just always felt that Wilder should actually add somebody in his camp, like a Nassim Richardson, like a James Toney, somebody that's going to show him some basic fundamentals. And I agree with Lion Killer when he said earlier about the jab. Yeah, utilizing his jab, throwing the jab with different velocity, going to the stomach, even feigning the jab, coming over with a left hook, and just there's things that he can do. Is not going to happen in one training camp, but these are the things that he should have been actually incorporating for the last several years. But I guess he probably felt, well, I can actually ride this ship all the way to the end. But right now, what are you going to do now? Because I'm not trying to be funny. When he said, when I put that 45-pound armor on, that's messed my legs up. I'm like, dude,
they said he didn't say that.
Okay,
so
he didn't say that.
No, that's what Tom was telling me. He said he didn't say that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad Tom said that because I'm looking like, dude, he probably was picking his woman up throughout camp fucking her. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that shit.
It was an old article saying that he was he trained with a weight vest. It was an old article saying he was popping some woman off before training camp and all that.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, it was some old UK article. Yeah, we put you on, bro. I don't know if I can hear you yet. What up, Saul Darnell? What's going on?
Man, look, I compare Deontay Wilder to DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan used to be real effective catching lobs because all he could do was dunk and defend. But once he wasn't getting no lobs and he couldn't shoot free throws, they took that boy out the game. Yeah, so once you take Deontay Wilder right hand away, his money maker, he can't win.
Yeah, man, to be fair, Fury's the only one that can do that.
To be honest, some of them young motherfuckers coming up might can do it. Felipe Harkavin, it's some young killers, man. The nigga from Philadelphia. The whole thing about Wilder is, I mean, he don't even change shit up. He don't loop it. He don't hook it. He don't throw it to the body. It's certain things he can do to dress that right hand. Imagine if Wilder did some shit with a right hand to the body. It'd be a problem.
It'd be doo-doo time.
He relies on his power.
But hold on. Go ahead.
I don't think go ahead. You got it.
No, I was just gonna say he relies on his power. He even said it himself. He said you have to be perfect. Why I have to only be perfect for
that's another thing about it. I'm losing rounds. You speak shit into existence. Shit tends to go the other way. Let me finish educating him on what happened with Charlo and Harrison. In their second fight, what happened was Tony Harrison. He went back and watched the fight and noticed that Charlo switched water bottles. He was using the clear water bottle for the first half of the fight, and then they switched to a green Gatorade squeeze bottle. Now, according to him and the promoter was supposed to provide the water in the clear bottle. All right. So he said that's all they can use. But Charlo had a secret green bottle that they switched up in the corner, and Derrick James never touched the green bottle. His uncle was squirting his mouth. Right. So Derrick James, for the majority after the third round, they started using this green water bottle. Derrick James had the clear water bottle in his hand still, so the water bottle wasn't empty. So he went back and found out. They said it wasn't nothing wrong with nothing water in the green bottle. Charlo went on a rant, but he never addressed what was in the bottle. Then Derrick James, he did an interview with Fight Hype. This is about Wilder Fury weekend, I think it was. He said, well, I ain't touched that shit. I don't know what was in the bottle. That's basically what he said. He said, I didn't touch it. I don't know what was in the bottle. So do you
think he had an antihistamine like Panama Lewis and what's your name?
It could have been. That was a black bottle. My whole thing was he broke the rules. Gotcha. Because if Tony Harrison, people don't want to understand stuff. If Tony Harrison couldn't have a green water bottle in his corner, you could. That's against the rule, and the trainer never touched it.
Right. Like I said, history, man. History of boxing. You know, the cheating has always existed. No matter what level it's at, it could be the promoters, it could be the refs, it's whatever it is. It's generally the judges, but at every level, it persists. So there's nothing new about it, man.
You're right, man. Because that remind me about I was watching the DJ Vlad interview with Zab Judah, and he was talking about how Don King finessed Zab to get that Floyd fight for that keeping the IBF belt.
Yeah.
Hey, Dre, click the link again.
Hey, CJ, how long you gonna be on? I gotta take care of something real quick.
Yeah, go. I mean, she just hit me up, and I'll let you know if I'm still on.
All right,
Dre, click the link. You can get in.
I'll stay muted.
Oh no, just bounce out so Dre can get in. Then when you ready, you text me. Then I add you in.
All right,
so we can get one more.
All right.
He said I done lost my rent. Man, it's a whole nother channel, nigga. Hopefully I get my channel back soon, man. These niggas taking all day. I'm about to monetize this bitch. It's already under review.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So some good came of it. I had that motherfucking email so I can go email that nigga. I deleted that shit though. This nigga changed all the payment shit on my other channel and shit to his shit. Then YouTube told me you only can have one Google AdSense account. I'm like, damn, I had one dropping in one account, nigga. Money dropping in another account. This hating ass nigga fucked everything up. They done investigated my shit. You have to consolidate your money in one account. Get y'all cornball asses on.
Yeah, hey, side note, before that happened, like I said, next some fishy come your way, like hit me up. I mean, that's what I do for my profession.
Oh, this ain't gonna. I don't want to put, but I ain't gonna lock, man. I'm gonna move totally there. I'm gonna got me a VPN, all that shit. Nah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I ain't turning my phone off no more. Had I turned my phone on, I wouldn't do that shit. It's been 2020 sucked. This Corona shit. Kobe dead. Roger dead.
Yeah, this been a fucked up year, bro.
I went to Benihana's the other day, prime time Sunday. Wasn't nobody in that bitch.
Oh wow!
You can hear a mouse piss on the cotton swab.
Ain't nothing to do but eat and make babies, man.
You ain't lying. I've been fucking like a motherfucker. What y'all talking about?
The freeway is so empty out here in Los Angeles. There's nobody on the freeway. I'm like, damn, this shit's ridiculous.
Oh man, I used to stay in LA, man. Shit, that shit used to stay packed.
Man, that's how I be out here in Dallas, man. Shit ain't never been this
niggas still traveling and shit. I'm like, I know. Okay. I fly free. I ain't get no that motherfucking motherfucker still going to Jamaica and he's like, fuck that.
I'm good. Fuck that.
Those places are safer.
But no,
the airport in the air, you more likely to get contamination in the airplane in the airport.
But check it out though.
People still going to the public swimming pools.
Man, it was a lot of people that was sick like early January, like late December. And it was kind of like similar to the flu, but it wasn't the flu. That could have been the COVID already here and nobody even knew what it was.
You talking when?
Like it was like in January and then like late December. People were sick.
January 2019, and they tried to warn President Trump about it, and that nigga just Like he ignored it.
But the corona been around though.
Yeah. This is a different strain.
I saw that clip.
This is a different strain.
Adrian Broner meme.
What?
Oh yeah, talking about something. A lot of y'all said y'all ain't gonna you want to fuck him as the last nigga on earth.
Corona.
It's the one they call me the problem, and then saying that's coronavirus. Anybody can't get it. Africans, Americans.
Oh yeah,
anybody can't get it.
Yeah, Samuel sent me a video about corona. That shit come from animals.
Yeah,
it come from animals. That's the basis of it. This virus is something else. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. Mostly old motherfuckers dropping from this shit.
Yeah, if you old or you already sick.
Someone in the UK that was 24 died.
But were they already sick though?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like I saw a case where somebody that was young had it, but they had like leukemia and other stuff going on.
Yeah, you got motherfucking shit with anything with your immune system, sickle cell trait, whatever. So it is what it is.
There's one chick I know. She was saying that she's scared because she got asthma and shit. Because
all that shit. Yeah, pneumonia. You're more likely to get it in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Airplanes, airports, cruises, anywhere where people is. You know, that's what people say. Why the hospital cold? If heat kills germs and bacteria. Yeah, no, man, germs live in the cold. Hell yeah, that's the biggest lie of hell. You go to the hospital to die and to bill your ass. They can't live in the heat. Think about all the shit that die in the heat. When you boil water, all that bacteria and germs in the water, it can't survive at a certain at the boil point. Same thing with bed bugs.
That's in America. In the UK, we still got free healthcare.
Stupid ass to die. That's the God honest truth. And ain't because the heat bill too high, no shit like that, man. They keep it cold to kill your ass. Why they say wash your hands in hot water then? Why do them germs spread in the summertime like they spread in the cold in the winter? See?
You got a point.
They don't be telling shit that the hospital's designed for your ass to die. That's why old people rather die than go in that motherfucker, man. That's the deal with it.
Especially black people. We don't like the hospital at all.
Hell no, I'd rather go to a holistic clinic.
Yeah.
Real shit. Hell yeah, I got one right by my crib. That's why they killed all them off.
Put me on that Dr. Steady green diet, my nigga. I'm cool.
Yeah, but basically that's what you're gonna have to be on, man. Ain't no gyms open. I got a bar little gym by my crib that's outdoors, but I'm scared to touch the fucking bar. But they say you can't get it from
open in the UK.
Our shit ain't open at all.
Yeah, I just been running miles.
Gyms are open. Man. This other girl I know, she's her workplace. She works at a restaurant. It's still open. And she went to work today.
Yeah, our restaurant is open.
Her name. She had to move out.
Our restaurant is open. We just carry out.
Take out on.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean,
but she said she had to move out because her roommate had coronavirus.
Oh,
she probably got it then.
Yeah.
Apparently, she said, I hope not, man.
If they get a corona, it go away though.
Oh, you hit it, bro. Oh, you got corona, bro. You got corona. You ate the box, huh? That nigga.
Dr. Blick told her what's really good.
Hey, Dr. Blick, like, sit on my face.
Nah. I wanted to, but not anymore.
He said, not anymore, no, nigga. You the last nigga on earth, not.
My Uncle Errol would say 14 days. I did this before. 14 days.
He said they gonna take our freedoms. It is what it is.
At the end of the day, I can't eat, man. Look, motherfuckers still got a life to live, bro. At the end of the day, be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Make sure that people respect your space. But bro, you still got a life to live, bro. If it's meant for me to get the coronavirus and die because I contracted it, bro, that shit was already written in God's word. Bro. What am I gonna stress about it for?
Well, you know what the UK Prime Minister said? Some of your family and your loved ones will die, man. That's literally what he said, man.
He kept it real the whole life.
Hey, like Trump said, people dying that never died before.
Yep.
Nah,
but this motherfucker said the Chinese virus. That nigga Trump a savage. The Chinese virus. That nigga's a savage, bro.
He don't give a fuck.
A savage. I thought they were lying.
And when niggas get these checks, and like, there's nothing that resonates more than money with the human being, especially in the time.
Yeah, but I heard that China's almost recovered.
Yeah, they have. They flatten the curve super flat now because they spray disinfectant at nighttime.
They gonna vote Trump right back in the office.
They said that the motherfucking South Korea, they basketball league starting back up. North Korea just
But they moved the Premier League back as well, man.
You said what?
Hey, yeah, bro. Hey, they had an article about Kim Jong-un. They found out that it was a woman, bro. A lady had the coronavirus, bro, and he shot the lady in her head, bro. North Korea, you got the coronavirus. They chop your head off, bro. Pow pow. They killing you off rip. That shit crazy, man. That's one of the reasons why it's so bad in Italy is because it's so congested.
Yeah, Italy must be a lot of football players going over there, man.
Yeah, Italy is so compact, bro. They got a cremations on wheels and so many people dying. They can't get to the bodies. That's why any place that's compact, like what's a city like New York City, that's dangerous. Because everything is just mushed in that motherfucker.
Yeah, John Pornhub gave them free premium.
Yeah, man. Any place you living in that's consolidated, that's like real packed in, that's real like shit, hella close together. That's Italy. It's gonna spread like Italy. That's why Italy's so bad, bro. But they said people that recovered from corona, they got it again.
Wow.
Yeah, that was an article. They said a dog got it, but the dog, they don't even know. The media be pushing so many false narratives. The dog was 17 years fucking old.
I heard dogs can't get it.
They can't. The dog was dead from the old age. The dog was dead. He was 17 years old, human years.
I was gonna say dogs can't confirm that. But
yeah, this dog was 17 years old. They had a mask on the dog and shit. The media just trying to shit. Like the dog was 17 years old. Y'all know how old? Y'all know how that's extremely old for a dog, even a small dog. 17 human years in dog years. What the fuck is that? That's like motherfucking. That's like 50 fucking.
That's 65 years old.
Yeah, it's old as shit, man. Like they be trying to scare niggas and shit, man. I was at J. Alexander's this weekend, Benny Hannes, Don Julio, patrol shots, playing 2K and shit, man. Nah, I was living my life.
Man, that boy was on that Errol Spence.
I don't know my life.
Errol Spence out there dancing, man, in the clubs, man.
That nigga don't give a fuck. He living his best life. That nigga had E Bunny on yesterday too. That nigga like, we ain't doing shit.
He said I thought he's in training camp. I never knew people go in training camp like that.
Who, Errol Spence?
Yeah.
That nigga face fat as hell. That nigga face fat as hell.
Why his face so big? Like, what the fuck happened to him?
He started trimming down though.
He got gingivitis.
Nah, it's because it looks like he still got kind of swelling around his face, man. Well, man, I would have been surprised if he cuts up in his next fight.
Man, Danny Garcia. They said the word out of Philly. Danny Garcia locked in, nigga. He quarantined whooping ass. He locked in. He already on weight though. This was like 3 weeks ago.
I feel bad for Errol. If I was Errol, I might pass him on Danny.
He thought Errol was food before then.
Danny Garcia. If Danny Garcia
was food before them.
If Danny Garcia can't beat him at this point, he need to hang him up. What's the point of keep fighting? Your money, right? You ain't going up to 54 beating no ass.
It can't be. What's his name? Sean Porter. Can't be Keith.
Won't fight Ugas.
Man, he can't even beat Sean Porter, man.
I think he don't want to. Like somebody like Ugas. Like I'm telling you, dog. I went to the Errol Spence and Mikey fight, and I'm right there by Ugas. Nobody knows who this man is. Like Ugas be paying, I swear to God, Ugas be paying attention to me on Twitter. He'll like stuff if I mention his name or something like that. I'm just like,
yeah, Ugas got
because he knows he's free.
He a big man. Ugas got he a tough dude to fight. He a big dude.
Yeah, he is. He about 5'9", I think. When I was by my person, about 5'9".
Yeah, ain't no point of risking that for nothing. You can make the same money. These
other dudes must be really smooth then, because he look bigger than all these dudes that he be fighting.
It'd be different. It's different when you go to the fight, you meet him in person, than when you look him at on TV. Everybody look bigger in boxing. But Danny Garcia can't beat Errol Spence. He need to hang it up, bro.
Mike Dallas got in there with Ugas though.
Yeah, what the fuck? Last time I remember him, Matisse sent his chin to the 8th row.
Hey, Simon, that's stuff people don't give blood credit for.
Based on all the fights that have been cancelled, the only fight that was really worth it when you think about it was the Joe Joyce Daniel Dubois one.
Yeah, that's the
That was the
one
only fight I was looking
that's
for.
it.
What
Yeah,
was it?
man.
Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. Who the fuck
Yeah.
was looking
That's the only
forward to
fight I was
that
looking
shit?
I
forward
was
to,
looking forward
man.
to that shit. That's a good ass fucking fight. You crazy as hell,
I'm trying
nigga.
to see Maurice
Daniel.
People
Joe
underestimate Joe Joyce's experience. I think Joe Joyce is gonna lose, man. But people
Joe Joyce.
underestimate that
Ain't that the
experience.
same motherfucker that bro? Hell no, I wasn't looking
Hell yeah,
forward
I
to
fuck
that.
with Joe Joyce, man. Joe Joyce be going hard, nigga. You hating that?
You're the
shit,
only person
man.
that supports.
Hell yeah, I'm the
I was
only
looking
Joe
forward
Joyce
to seeing
fan.
Secure Season fight. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
fuck with Daniel Du Bois too. That was gonna be a good ass fight. Joe Joyce ain't never been in a boring fight. Joe Joyce throwing
Because he
1,000
always
punches.
gets hit.
You ain't lying, bro. I ain't never seen no boring ass Joe Joyce fight, nigga. Joe Joyce go hard in the paint, nigga. What y'all talking about?
Oh man, he was getting touched up by Stevan.
So what,
After
dude? That
Wilder beating the
motherfucker
rematch.
what, man, y'all, they talk all that shit. Hold on. Y'all talk all that shit, but Brian Jennings is gonna beat Joe Joyce. Man, he got his
I never
ass
said
whooped.
that. I never
I
said
ain't
All
that.
these
never said
motherfuckers
that,
was saying
bro.
that.
I ain't never said nothing about
all
Brian
y'all
Jennings,
niggas,
bro.
man. All y'all niggas was saying Brian Jennings is gonna beat
Joyce.
Joe Joyce.
Hey,
He
bro,
got his ass beat. I ain't
bro,
trying to
you
hear
have.
it,
I don't even remember you ever doing a stream about Brian Jennings, and I've been here for like years with you.
I told you niggas, man. I told you that
Hey,
everybody
bro,
knows Brian
you ain't
Jennings is
tripping,
going
bro.
to beat
You ain't
him.
never did no stream about
Man,
Brian
nigga,
Jennings,
not the blick.
bro.
Did I not say that, bro? Did I not say that?
No, he did say that. But
I told everybody.
I'm being honest, man.
It's a few
After
niggas
he
that owe me
got
some
touched
money
up by
too.
Stevan, that was even more out of shape than he was in the Wilder
I ain't
rematch.
trying to hear all that, bro. All I'm saying is
He didn't like. I swear Stevan didn't even throw a punch against Wilder.
He beat Dan Du Bois. He gonna beat Dillian White and Wilder ass next. Facts.
Stevan
Wilder
is the only guy to make Wilder look his foot movement look good in both fights. He made Wilder look like he had a tremendous boxing ability, man.
The boys probably gonna beat the shit out of Joe Joyce's ass for sure. I still fuck with Joe Joyce.
Not if Joe Joyce touches him on the chin, because the ball gets hit as well. If he slugs out,
Joe Joyce don't got that much power though. I've
seen the ball get rocked a bit.
Man, you just hate because he just hating on Du Bois because he gonna be good. That's what I learned about you, UK motherfucker. Any fighter that's good, y'all
see the way the people that he fights react to just drop down.
Man, at the end of the day, y'all be hating on all y'all. That's how you know a UK fighter good. If the UK fans don't like him, they good, bro.
What do you mean? I like the boy.
Yep, that's how Josh Taylor good.
Yep,
I like him and Josh Taylor.
Du Bois. You ain't like Josh Taylor, so I told you to like Josh Taylor. Bro.
I like him, Josh Taylor. I like Boatsi. The UK, they were so far it reaches his ass in that fight, man.
I was listening to that. They hate that. They hated motherfucking Josh Taylor.
he didn't
beat the shit out of Regis Progress ass, man.
Man, they still
charged him for that Chinese. They fined him for that Chinese for crap.
He said Inouye and Casimir. Yeah, that was gonna be a good one too. I want to see that.
I want to see Hooker and Prograis though.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't even want to see that for the build up and win me some money. The build up was gonna be crazy. Maurice Hooker, like they did him a motherfucking Maurice Hooker seemed like they did him a motherfucking a solace because Maurice Hooker was looking fat as fuck for that press conference. Maurice Hooker was fat, face chubby and shit. Maurice just looked like he was already on weight.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys see what Errol posted? He said my people understand me, law.
Man, Danny Garcia beat him, bro. I'm gonna be laughing. I know he ain't fighting Pacquiao. Somebody told me that it's gonna be Danny Garcia. So
yo, one thing I noticed is this is just me or his speech is not the same.
It's not the same. He slurs now.
Yeah.
Look at his face. That bitch look like it's like he said one of them chia pets in some water and it just look at that motherfucking face, man. His shit it ain't going down, bro. He cutting up in the body, but man, I wouldn't put that nigga there. I'll tell the nigga just become champion of recess. But he's scared that happened. They gonna order Bud or something to get a belt or something.
Yep.
So I mean, you can always just move up. Shit, it's a great smoke.
No, that's even worse for him, man. He can't beat no one up there, man.
He'll get knocked the fuck out up there.
And y'all think Jason Rosario will give him some work?
Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I heard him and Charlo was supposed to fight this summer.
Hey, Jason Rosario, bro.
To be fair, yeah.
He a better fighter than a lot of people give him credit for. That motherfucker can crack.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, yeah, a good fight for him if he's moving up for two.
That motherfucker can crack, bro.
Be someone like Trout.
Well, Trout might be too slippery, shit. Trout made Jermell look bad if it wasn't for some of them knockdowns he had, which some of them really wasn't knockdowns.
Lubin versus
we know Errol ain't being Harrison.
Or he said Lubin versus Lubin. I put the bag on Lubin, bro. Lubin should have went down. If Lubin would have went down the welterweight, he probably would be dominating.
They won't want to fight.
You think Canelo being scared to fight Triple G gonna factor into him losing?
Hell no, he ain't scared to fight
him. He don't want to fight him no more.
He don't want to fight him no more.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't he want to fight him though?
Because he ran his name in the mud after that Clenbuterol shit. Remember they did the Michael Jordan commercial? When that Jordan commercial they did to talk about Abel Sanchez was eating steak and shit. They was running that nigga through. Wow. They was running that nigga. They did a whole Jordan commercial. They was running that nigga name through the mud, bro.
Yo, don't get mad. Abel Sanchez defended. Triple G threw that guy under the mud. He threw him in the side,
bro. They did the whole commercial. Abel Sanchez was eating a steak, bro. Talking about clean meat. They was going hard on that nigga, dog. Canelo, they give Canelo extra money to fight him.
Damn.
Hell yeah. I don't know how much more he getting, but he gonna beat the shit out of Triple G again. He beat his ass twice, in my opinion.
I have a feeling he won't stop him.
If he ain't stopping him, he ain't gonna never get no marquee stoppers. No, give me
Triple G. Yeah, you can say what about Triple G, man? That guy's chin. That guy.
We talking about Canelo stopping Triple G.
Oh,
go to the body, chin, man. Go to the body. I mean, the way Derevchenko stopped. They said
Derevchenko beat the dog shit out of Triple G.
They said if the Canelo ducked that nigga first. Truth be told,
Lance Keller pretty much called Triple G a fraud.
Then
he was a fraud. If
the coronavirus don't get done by June, then they supposed to just go straight into a Triple G Canelo fight trilogy.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna watch it on the zone.
Who ain't gonna watch it? Who ain't gonna watch it? We ain't got shit to do. What else to do? Shit. This Corona shit ain't gonna stop my summer though. Fuck that. Oh God. I don't give a fuck if it stop the winter. Man. Oh man, I'm doing something, nigga. I'm getting on the boat, going fishing or some shit, nigga. I'm
going fishing on the boat, man.
I'm doing something.
I ain't gonna be stupid. Best believe everything gonna be getting wiped down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep them claws wiped from the nigga.
They said you still should wipe it down, but they don't even know if you can get it from surface. The only way you can get it is human to human contact.
If you're gonna
from the air as well,
and breathing in the same space as somebody with it.
Yeah, but you can't. You only can contract it from human to human contact. They saying, but I still be wiping shit down. Fuck what they talking about.
Back.
Breaking news. Hit the like button.
I'm about to say.
I was gonna say. Yo, guys! Breaking news: the Cell games has been postponed because Cell's at home sick.
Oh, I seen that shit.
Tyson Fury says he is willing to fight Deontay Wilder in Alabama. That's something Bluebird gonna say.
Yeah. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. I have a problem with what we're saying that Bud is number one.
Hey, dude, what's up, Doc? He is absolutely the worst YouTuber ever, bro.
Bro, this nigga, every single one of Bluebird's tags is wow.
You said, what about him and Fanon?
As you said, who would you rather watch? Hit Black Fight Fan or Fanon?
Yeah, that motherfucker, that nigga is the worst YouTuber going, bro. He has no video presence. He has no swag.
Who you talk about?
I don't know how Blue Blood got like 50,000 subs. I said, nigga, how?
He paying them for them bitches, dog. Any nigga that's like that,
that's my baby mom's.
He is sucking.
It took
how do you pay for subs though, bro?
It's ways. You can get your videos as ads, or you can just straight up buy subs.
Yeah, you can buy them.
Everybody subs don't mean they're gonna watch the video though.
You're right, and it just be a number.
Yeah, it just be fake.
I didn't know that.
I see like 2 years ago. I see the motherfucker with 53,000 subs. He was going live for the NFL draft. That nigga had 2 people watching him.
Wow. I did not know you could buy subs. I know you could buy like followers and shit on like Instagram and all of that shit. They got like shit.
No, you do that
bought
with
views
because
too.
that's how I felt about Showbiz. He came out of nowhere. I was like, I'm known.
Yeah, bro. That nigga, hey, Showbiz went from like 7,000 subs, bro. By the end of last year, this nigga was up to like 40 something. I said, bro, something got to be going on. He ain't got one video that got over more than like 5,000-10,000. He might have a few with like 5,000 or 10,000 views, but you know, it ain't no big numbers. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Look.
No, but
That
what's it? The views.
That nigga cokehead, bro. I'm telling
Do
you.
what, Showbiz?
Real talk, bro. Why you always touching your nose? You do coke, you can't feel your nose no more, bro.
All right, man. Look.
I mean, oh yeah, that
I think he's jokes, man. No, but to be honest, I've seen a bunch of other YouTubers. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of other YouTubers in the gaming community that are a lot worse than what he does, man. To be honest,
but it's different. It's a game though.
Nah, have you seen Dash EXP? That guy is shouting for no reason.
It's a game though. Blue Blood is just him, nigga, all day on the tube by himself, one man, one camera. You know what I'm saying? This nigga one motherfucker.
Yo, what about
He's one nigga.
Still,
that nigga has no presence. Just watch the nigga video. Only thing that you notice is his ears popping out his hat.
Yo, let's be honest, man. His biggest highlight in his YouTube career was when my baby moms.
I still got that video, bro. When that nigga sprayed water on him, he was with his son. That nigga said, Eddie.
Hey, y'all seen the video? Y'all seen the video where he got punked and shit?
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, bro, they about to get in his ass, bro.
He was like, "What you? Hey, don't be looking at my baby mom. She come out. I'm not looking at nothing. Yo, I'm blind."
I don't know what video was that.
That was the funniest thing ever, man.
I swear that was the YouTube video of the decade, bro. I got
that was on a World Breakers Live.
Yeah, I got to still have that.
Man, if y'all want to laugh, though, man, y'all just go check out Wood when he be going on LDBC.
It's funny because
believe about I'm on the phone. You on the phone? Yeah, looking at my baby. No, I ain't looking, right? Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that. I wasn't looking at him.
I would have said, "Hey, bro, hold on." I would have been like, "Hey, bro, hey, y'all hold on, real quick." Nigga, I would have got out the car so quick, nigga, and nigga, what you talking to, nigga?
Yo, do what makes that clip so funny? World Breakers looking like, yo, man, is this dude okay? Everyone just stops. Okay. They were worried for Blue, man. Before he's gonna get his ass whooped on stream.
That nigga said,
we are going to do the bonfire.
No, man. But still, man. How does Fred pull up on Kenny Porter and then still get slapped up?
Then try, man. He just going down a downward spiral, bro. He just can't take his L like a nigga, bro. He just can't
let's
take
be honest, man. It was good that they held him back. He was probably gonna get his ass beaten. Let's be honest now.
Hey, it don't matter though if you're down on, the down or lose for what you believe in. Should you still fall?
Man, nigga, he just can't take his L. That's it. He just couldn't take his L, bro. Like, real talk. I spoke to the nigga off the record and shit. He a cool ass nigga. I ain't go front. But niggas just can't be like them. Niggas got a hard time saying
they trying to be like Malcolm.
Yeah, you got a hard time.
I'm more Malcolm than
the motherfuckers that be part of the Swirl Patrol. And I ain't knocking the nigga that's swirling, bro. I mean, that show. I mean, if black women don't like you and they only like a type of a certain type of motherfucker, real shit. They only like a certain like niggas like Fred, successful niggas that live a good life. Bitches don't want to be with niggas like him. Your average chick. So how can you blame a nigga? I'm just keeping it real. How can you blame somebody if a black chick don't want you, then you going with the white chick or the Korean chick? I mean, you go where you want it, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. I never fought him for who he's with, man. That's what
But you can't be out here on the front line, nigga, with the Malcolm X picture or I'm so black, nigga. Just be yourself. That's my whole thing about it.
Cause see, then I'd agree with you, but I feel like it's a black woman for everybody. It's all I didn't all.
But shit, that bitch can be in the last.
To me, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you gotta love who loves you, bro. Who's good to you, bro.
That's true too.
That's true, bro. I was watching some shit that posted on Facebook. I don't know what show this was on though, but she said, "I don't even want a nigga that make fast cash," and that's how these young chicks is thinking now, bro.
What's that 9 to 5 thing when it says the 9 to 5 dead?
Yeah. That's how they thinking now. So you can't knock it, bro. I had a psychology class and I was talking to this black girl and this white girl wanted to talk. But so happened that I got game. I got the black chick.
Right. That's right.
But shit, it's a lot of niggas that want to get the black chick, but they settle for the white chick. And then real talk is a lot less stress sometimes.
Man,
black women are they now want to be dominant and tell niggas what to do. Man, don't ask me.
They want to stand down and not stand up.
And they want to be the alpha in the house too.
They want each other.
Right. CJ, what you mean, man? Jada Pinkett Smith said Gail Kim represents black women now.
Who? What'd she say?
Jada Pinkett Smith. She said Gail Kim represents black women with the whole.
Oh,
fuck no!
You gotta be lying.
Jada Pinkett lost her rabbit ass mind. Something was wrong with her when she started getting them fucking facial surgeries. I said, "Oh yeah, I can't rock with you no more. You changed up."
She been on the raccoon train, man. I mean, you gotta love who love you, and a lot of times, black women just tough to deal with, bro. You know what I'm saying? All women gonna have some of the same traits, spending a whole bunch of money, but they just resentful and bullhead. And then when they wrong, you financially gotta bail them out or some shit. Niggas get tired of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You ever thought about, motherfuckers being married and shit? She buying your cheap ass ring with your money. Think about that shit for a minute. Motherfuckers don't think like the shit don't add up to me. I want you to pay all the bills and be traditional, but you don't know how to cook, you don't clean, you don't clean the house. Your son behind on reading and shit like that, bro. Like, come on, man. Your credit score and shit.
One black
What
chick,
you bring to the table? What you bringing to the table?
Yeah, the real good ones are hybrids,
man. One black chick, yeah. I said that to the one black chick, yeah. She went on some fat rap, man.
Yeah, like I said,
so what do you offer? She just
that's real talk. They want you to bring everything to the table for some coochie, man. All that. This old nigga told me one day, man. He told me, he said, "You know what, young blood? It all feel the same. It all sound the same. It all squish the same." The nigga told me this like 10 years ago. Never forget that shit, bro.
Man, hey, that's facts, man. Because look, some of the baddest ones you probably didn't knock down or whatever. It's like ain't really that much of distinction, and they don't be worth the trouble.
And then I'm telling you, like, and then you work for this bitch attention. Like when I text a chick, bro, if we talking and she don't text back and she get dry conversation, I put that bitch on the block list.
Well, that's why you see some of them dudes with them booger wolves because they don't have any issues. I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, man.
CJ, what was that?
I noticed that a lot of the times, the bad bitches, they only good for one thing, and that's looking good, bro.
That's it, bro.
Prime example would be Holly Berry. As beautiful as Holly Berry is, she has man trouble, man. Generally,
she's schizo.
J-Lo
Stacey Dash too, nigga. Remember?
There's stuff deeper than beauty, and usually it's trouble.
But when you're young, you think it's all about beauty. And you get this bitch attention. All this to get her attention, man. You might as well just throw the bitch to 40 and fucking keep it moving, dog.
Hey, it's all about a carton of eggs and bread. Now you need no money.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying.
No toilet paper. If you got the toilet paper,
you can get
and water,
and a gallon of alkaline water.
Hey, girl, I got 3 packs from Costco today. I'll give you 1. You know what to do.
And then you get a successful woman that's doing good for herself. And they want to be difficult as shit.
Oh,
you know
man.
That shit, man.
Yeah, it's hard to deal with a chick that's in your text bracket.
Not everyone, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, mine's got a master's degree and all of that. I ain't got no fucking master's, bro. I'm a high school dropout with a GED, bro. And I really don't have that much problem. It's every now and then, like, just shit that just pop up in relationships, bro. But
it's just like that down there in Texas, though, man. They be like, shit, bitches. My niggas moved down there. Chick take care of that nigga. He graduated and everything. She just want me to
right.
Well, You have to realize in the age of equality, women wanted equal rights, and there's nothing wrong with that. But also, you have to take equal responsibility and equal fallout.
They don't want that.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Just want the good parts.
They want equal. They want equal. Motherfucking selective equality. Man, I had a chick I worked with. Man, I was a fire marshal when I was in school, and she was like, yeah, this is the first girl they let do it. Then she was trying to get niggas to do her job and shit. I'm not doing your job.
Right. If you want to be equal, do equal amount of work.
Yeah, you better give me a beer, buy me something to eat.
But yeah, Dre, that's like me.
Hey, bro, peace out to everybody, bro. I'm about to get back to the fam, man, and finish this trip off. Hey, CD, I'm gonna holler at you, my nigga. Y'all be good, bro.
Have a blessed one, brother.
Have a good one.
Hey, Samuel Prime trying to hop on here, CJ.
Who?
Somebody in chat, Samuel Prime.
Oh yeah. Samuel, he's one of my comment moderators on my channel. Samuel, real cool.
Yeah.
Minute. Real quick.
The crazy thing about women, man, today is that with everything being fair and equal, black women make the closest to what a man their counterparts make, or white women and minorities probably make about 30 to 35% less than white men overall. Black women are the closest to what black men make. Yeah. So it generates a struggle when it comes to financials. If you're not overwhelmingly making more than your female, she's not going to be happy. If you make less, she makes happy. Listen, if you make a lot of money, you work a lot. There has to be balance. And I think a lot of people don't understand what balance is. If you want all the gold and all the riches and all the material things, he ain't going to be there for you. Right. That's the reality. If you want a good dad that spends time with the kids, throws the football around, hits it 5 nights a week, he probably don't work. It's just, I'm just being real. That's the way it is because there's such a difference in income inequality. So, I mean, people have to realize you got to take people for what they are, and you have to work as a business together, because that's essentially what marriage and relationships are. You're merging 2 ways of life into one, and there's going to be trouble. There's going to be difference of opinions. There's going to be trials and tribulations. You just have to be able to work through it or not. Yep.
And if you got somebody in your relationship, maybe you or her, that's always running from your problems, that shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, man. I was gonna touch on what Dre said. His situation is like mine, but it's different. That's the reverse. I got the masters and this and that, and then my girl don't. But at the same time, she got her own spot. She do what she gotta do for herself. She ain't never asked me for no handout or nothing. And we got similar upbringings. Like I had 2-parent home. She had a 2-parent home. So
that's the motherfucking ticket right there. I found out with girls that got 2-parent households, they so much cooler, bro.
Right. Yeah. And ain't no power struggle. She respect me as a man. She ain't overbearing. She know how it is. She know how to talk to me. She know how to treat me. I know how to handle her and treat her. And I mean, that's pretty much how I go. That's how we keep the balance going. She don't gotta overexert herself or try to flex on me with all this type of stuff. Like she just be chill.
Them be the ones you gotta get, man. Especially the pastor's daughter, man, because she's super freak, nigga.
Baptize that ass.
I'm telling you, the pastor's daughter, man. Once you get past the little hoe phase, bro, you gonna be, hey man, you gonna be happy, man. I'm trying to tell you, nigga.
She gonna take care of you.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. The best one, my man, she's got been with for a while.
My next door neighbor makes great money. He works for a defense contractor, and his wife is 5'0". Now, like I said, he makes good money. One day out the blue, he's telling me that his father-in-law offered to pay off their house. He said, "Man, if I accept that deal, I would never be a man ever again in his eyes."
Right.
But when you get those girls that come from money, that come from a certain background, you have to be careful with the parents because they lay traps for you. It's people in the family always laying traps, man. So you got to walk that line.
But white people don't have that issue though. I've seen that happen to a few white couples and shit.
Right.
Pay off the house and they don't think shit. But in the black culture, that's everything.
Yeah.
And women do that shit. I had that shit happen to me a few times where my girl didn't. Oh, can I get money? I get money. She don't want to ask me for money. And she blew through the bread and asked somebody else. That make a nigga look bad.
Yep.
Women don't understand that shit though.
Well, they don't understand it because what a lot of black men don't realize, you're the bottom of society, no matter how you approach it. Psychologically, that's how people feel. Is that me with the static or somebody else?
Sammy. What's going on, Sammy?
Man, how you doing, bro? Everything good?
Yeah.
Man,
hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, yo, man, what's going on with your YouTube and things? Is everything going ahead on schedule, or have they not told you anything on it?
Yeah. It's I don't know schedule, but yeah, I speak to
who joined?
Yeah, they got that's Samuel. John Black John. Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. I mean, they talking to me. I'm any day now, any week now, any 10 weeks now. I don't know. They told me it could take 7 weeks, but last time they told me that it took 5 days. So they got to transfer the channel over to another channel. So.
And the other thing is, on your phone, not your phone, but your computer, you gotta disable the remote update, because that's like a loophole. That means people can send you updates and gain access to your phone. Like, instead of getting updates from a server, you can get an update from people who have similar. Say you have a HP laptop and somebody else has a HP laptop. If there's a new update, you won't necessarily get it from a HP server. Someone can just send you like a download link from the phone, from the device to you.
Just get a VPN. It can eliminate a lot of that.
Yeah, the thing is, that remote thing, somebody tried to hack me like that before. That's why I know about it. So you have to disable it.
What is it called?
It's like on your settings. I don't know exactly where to look for it, but if you look up in YouTube video how to disable like remote updates, because that's like a loophole a lot of people use to hack into computers.
And you gotta have your decent AV too.
Wow, I'm looking at Facebook and one of my cousins is on here. It looks like she has coronavirus.
Wow. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out to her.
She spread like hot fire.
Well, it jumped this morning. It was right. It was 10,700 cases when I turned on CNN this morning. By 12 o'clock, it was 13.1. So it just keeps climbing as more and more testing is coming out. So last night it was 169 deaths. It was 185 deaths around 1 o'clock. So that's why I'm selectively going to work, because I do not want to get my family sick with what I do. So you got to really be careful. I get tired of hearing all these conspiracy theories. Like, motherfucker, if you don't have a goddamn degree in science and pathology, please shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing a lot of weird things on it, because somebody say this is coming from bats, somebody else saying this is being manufactured, it's been engineered, saying that this has like some type of like electrical component to it. So when the 5G antennas, or like when they start broadcasting this, somehow this virus get activated. All kind of weird info.
Yeah, because that other case ain't that too much different from 4G, and then we had 3G. And
the thing is, I work as an engineer, like electrical and electronic. So it really don't make any sense.
Exactly,
kind of stuff they be saying on it.
Exactly. It's people that with baseless. They don't have the foundational knowledge to give an opinion, but they hear stuff from other people, and someone sounds slightly credible. They don't do any further research into what they're listening to.
The thing about the 5G thing is where the coronavirus broke out. That's the most powerful. That city in China is the most powerful 5G place in the world.
I thought Japan was. I think
No,
Japan's on 6G.
No, 5G, the Wonchunk City, whatever it is, that's the most.
Yeah, Wuhan.
That's the powerful 5G, whatever it's called. That's where it broke out. That's where the conspiracy theory is about the 5G kind of came from because they think they trying to get still they 5G, whatever.
I mean, how do you transfer a virus through cell waves? It just makes no sense.
I don't understand it either.
You can't.
The thing is,
You get it.
The virus is.
Go ahead.
You know, the thing with a virus is what people say is a virus is technically not living. So that kind of when they be saying that it could be activated electrically, that makes some sort of sense. But if you can't break it down like to its simplest base, if you can't give like a simple basic analysis of it, you just blabbing on and on. You really don't know what you're talking about.
Well, here's some basic knowledge for people that don't know. There's always been coronaviruses. Coronaviruses are a family of viruses like influenza. There's several types of flu. There are multiple types of coronaviruses. This particular strand of coronavirus, they don't know the origin. They speculate it comes from an armadillo-like animal, or it comes from I've heard pigs, but the most constant statement is it comes from this animal that's related to an armadillo. That they said it started in a market,
open food market, right? A live food market.
Yeah. So you have bats, you have all types of stuff in these markets, but essentially, there's been swine flu is a coronavirus. People forget about that. It shared both. It shared both elements of influenza and corona. These are things that people don't understand. Corona is a family of viruses. They're calling it COVID-19 because it's a separate type of coronavirus. Coronavirus is a virus that goes from animal to human. That's the key to it. And so once people understand that, man, it can alleviate a lot of the ignorance that's taking place. You know, like I said, if I don't listen to people that don't have a medical science degree whatsoever, are not published, I'm not going. I just don't believe in cockamamie theories, man. And because I'm a family man, and I got family out there, and you want to make sure that your family's protected. So I get sent links all day, every day about dumb shit. I'm like, man, I wish you go to school and find out more about this shit and stop fucking with me about it.
Right. Like somebody sent me with that little fake, my cousin worked at the Pentagon. Man, I deleted that mission so fast. I was like, anybody can make a voice memo and say my cousin worked at the Pentagon and this was going on and send it out to people.
Yeah, he be sweeping the commodes and shit. And he overheard. Like, come on, man.
Hey, man, we better stop talking about this virus, otherwise YouTube gonna block this.
You got hate speech in your life.
Damn, it's like that on YouTube now.
Sometimes. But then again, they don't block Fred stuff when he had people talking about all type of stupid stuff on there, his little show. So we should be straight.
What's going on, Ronaldo? I see you. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. I might do this again tomorrow, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah, I'm gonna have more people on. Appreciate Lion Killer. Samuel, appreciate you coming on and giving me the information. Banco, Coffee, and then Dre Berry was on, man. Appreciate the love.
All right, man.
Okay, take care.
Hey, CJ, real quick, you got Xbox Live, don't it?
Yeah. You sent me an invite?
No, I ain't seen you. You got on there or you got on PlayStation?
No, I got really mad. I got Call of Duty, Fight Night, UFC, the new one.
You know, my son came down for college a few days ago and bought that Call of Duty, man. That whole took so long to download, and I got good at it.
That shit do that shit all the time, nigga. I don't play it that often.
I got high-powered internet, and this shit like, god damn, it's taking a while.
Man, you ain't lying. When I see season 55, I said, I'm just gonna let it load. I'll play tomorrow. But yeah, I got Call of Duty.
If you got that Xbox Game Pass, they got 2K20 on there. They got Gears.
Yeah, I got whatever you paying $17 a month for. I got it.
Oh yeah,
and with the Game Pass, I can download Madden.
Yeah, I don't know Madden on there.
So what can I do on the Game Pass? I can just download any game and play it for what, a minimum amount of time?
They got games they uploaded on there that you can download. Like some could be new, some could be like they got on.
I can fully play them.
Yeah,
as long as I got the game
all the
pass.
way through. All the way through. I don't have time really, but I did what I do. I catch those games real cheap. Like I got the last 2 Assassin's Creed, and I don't play video games a lot, but I love those Assassin's Creed games. So I got both of those for $30 total. And then I got the last Star Wars game that came out. But then my son comes here, there with his goddamn Call of Duty, and that shit took like an hour and a half to download. And I'm pushing a gig on my internet. I'm like, damn, this shit took a minute.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Hey, I'm gonna send you my I'm gonna email you my or I'm gonna DM you my pass, but I'm gonna be out.
Bet.
Yo,
All right,
CJ, man.
Y'all be safe, man.
CJ,